It's been quite a few weeks since you've done anything. The agents of Speedwagon are in pretty high demand, but it's summer and you've been allotted a small amount of time off in order to sort of get your act together, do whatever you guys need to do in your free time. So that brings me to the question, what have each of you done in your free time? Let us start off with Max. What has Max been up to in the 3 or 4 weeks since the last adventure?
Well, I've been practicing with my stand as well as just working as a pilot for the Speedwagon Foundation.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you've been doing that, and Speedwagon's been occasionally you like messaging you orders, things to do. You've been flying around, just doing your damnedest, helping out people around the world. It's been a pretty good couple of weeks, though. Basically, you're working about as hard as you were beforehand. What has Pepper been doing?
After last session's fiasco, Pepper visited his wife's grave and just left like a little plush star raptor there, like on a wall from the elephant, just like right over the fireplace, and just went back to painting. Did I get reprimanded at all for killing the elephant?
Well, it was, as most people put it, a sort of while Speedwagon would rather you didn't murder the elephant, it was really not too much of a problem. You're coming to realise, actually, as Speedwagon's sort of talking to you in various times and places, you realise that the corporation's sort of been... It's a bit strained thin. It needs every piece of manpower it can get, so wasn't really in a position to get you fired or even punished at the risk of you leaving. What about...
I can do anything.
what about Karl? What has Karl done for the last 3 weeks?
Well, ever since the incident, Carl has been looking for things to do. So he started a little garden in his apartment, and he started giving piano lessons to children.
Oh, wow, that's way more wholesome than the other two.
Yeah, I'm just working.
Carl's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. So yeah, you all three of you get a call at the same time, though none of you are with each other. Karl, you're probably teaching someone piano, I imagine, and you get your phone call and probably like, I don't know, fucking Mozart ringtone or whatever, and it's Speedwagon, and he's telling you that you need to come to the base as soon as possible. Same with you. You're on a mission, Max. You've literally just started flying sort of south for whatever reason. Maybe someone needed a supply drop or a stand user needed some help or whatever. But you get a call and he's like, "No, you've got to come back right now. We need all hands on deck, literally as soon as possible." And same with Pepper. You're probably just in your study painting, and you get the call and he's like, everyone's got to come. And so I assume you will make your way there. It's
Yes.
You meet there at the Speedwagon Foundation. You go up the elevator, Marine's elevator, who greets you at the top. Oh, hey dearies, how you been? It's been a couple of weeks, ain't it?
Long time to see.
Oh yes. I've been on my holiday too. It was great. I went to Bermuda. Had a grand old time. Yes, yeah, lots of stuff to do there. Wonderful nightlife. Went clubbing for like 8 hours. It was fantastic. Anyway, Mr. Speedwagon's just talking with someone right now, and you realise that from inside, you can hear Speedwagon almost sort of shouting. He sounds quite angry.
I grab one of the hard candies that she has on her desk and just pop it in.
So, no, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Pepper leans in and asks, "What's got him so riled up?" About Speedwagon there.
I'm not exactly sure. I think that the the government's been giving him some strange instructions recently, and he's been having to follow them, at risk of getting the entire thing shut down. At least that's the rumours. I hear a lot of him shouting recently, so be on your guard. Don't piss him off too much. I'm sure it'll all end okay. Apparently there's a whole big rile up going on. All the stand users have been called in. You're just some of the first to arrive, pretty much.
Karl goes up to the door and knocks on it.
He's like, and she's like, oh, don't, and you knock, and the shouting sort of goes quiet, and he's like, give me a minute, sorry, and Speedwagon continues shouting down the line, and she's like, oh, he's awfully busy right now. You'll have to give him a second. Here, why don't you sit down? And she points to the sort of 3 or 4 seats that are sort of opposite the reception area.
Pepper, as he sits down, he brushes his hair over his ear and tries to eavesdrop as discreetly as possible.
Okay.
I ask if anyone knows where Al is.
Marine looks over the top. Oh, ow! I'm not exactly sure. He should have got the call the same time as you did. She picks up a small sort of tablet from her thing. Well, I'm sure it'll arrive soon enough. Don't worry about it. And she sits back down, and then a buzz comes from her desk, and Speedwagon goes, just give me a minute, Marine. And and he gets back to shouting, and Pepper, you can hear him shouting. Basically, he's like, "Look, this is ridiculous. It's a public transport. It's like you can't just look. I understand. I understand this is important, but it's a vital." And you can hear he's getting rubbed a lot. Fine, I'll send in my best men, but you can't expect this of us all the time. Our resources are spread thin as it is, and we need to focus on supernatural threats more than stuff like this, alright? Okay. It's an honor. I will talk to you tomorrow. And you hear him hang up. Whilst it's going on, there's just a sort of radio sort of in the background, so you can't hear it as well. It's like the sort of Michael Morales show. It's like a popular show. And he's like, soon enough, a big thing's happening. You guys all gotta be ready for this, because Paradise City is opening up its first international railway. And then he presses, you can hear him press a button, and then a big cheer erupts, like a fake pre-recorded cheer. And it's like, oh yeah! And Morales is like, this is a big one, boys. You can take this train anywhere. It's intercontinental, intercountry. It goes all the way down to Mexico and South America. You can get all sorts of stuff from it. It's a big, big deal. He's got this sort of smooth radio voice. It's opening tomorrow morning, so anyone who wants to get on that train, you better ride it. It's gonna be fantastic. Anyway, this is Michael Morales signing off. I hope you have a wonderful day. And the radio shuts off, and then Speedwagon buzzes in and says, all right, they can come in now. Sorry about the wait. Marine says, all right, go on in. He's waiting for you.
Karl still knocks on the door before going in.
Oh, you're polite. He says, yes, you can all come in. Sorry about the wait.
Well, I just file in behind Karl, I guess.
Yeah, you'll walk in. There's the same seats, same 4 seats opposite the desk, and the 3 of you sit down. And he's like, "Where's Al?"
I was about to ask you the same thing.
That's worrying. He's been working as a driver for months. I don't think he's ever been late, apart from that one time his car broke down. Anyway, I hate to call you here on such sudden urgency, but there's been a bit of an issue.
What went wrong?
What issue would that be?
Look, I know you're some of our best agents. The incident at the zoo, while it was unorthodox, at least I'm not sure anyone else could have handled. So I want you to know I'm sending you on this mission because I have supreme confidence in you. This is more.
Pepper's visually giddy.
You're not gonna like this. It's not exciting per se, but look, he starts whispering. You've heard about the train line, right? The Paradise City Intercontinental Rail. It's opening tomorrow morning.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Okay, well, all hands are on deck in the Paradise City sort of government. They're looking to put everything towards protecting it. Apparently, it's going to be a big hotspot for possible attacks, terrorist attacks. We don't know. He wants me to assign some of what he likes to call super agents to protect the train line.
Sounds like a job for us.
That's what I thought. It's a waste of your talents, my dears. It's a train. There are going to be regular security guards on said train. It's unlikely there's going to be any sort of stand users. There's more important things you could be doing, but my hands are tied. They threaten to shut down the entire department if we don't deal with this soon enough. So
It'll be a nice vacation then.
yes, the train is going from here to all the way to Mexico and then back. It's a huge deal, very important. You'll be tasked with foreseeing the way there. You'll take a day stop in Mexico and then foreseeing the way back. It will all in all take about 2 days of travel there and 2 days of travel back.
Ooh, that's fast.
It's a very, very fast train. That's the whole point. And he checks up his phone. He starts scrolling. He's like, "Yeah, it's the fastest sort of intercontinental train there is. This is why it's such a big deal. People are vying for this sort of technology. Anyway, is this okay with you? Is what I'm saying."
Sounds like it'd be a nice little trip.
Absolutely.
All right.
I just need you to appoint someone for my students on my plans.
Your students?
I'm giving piano lessons. I don't have much to do anyways, so.
Oh, I can. He just he's like a bit visibly stunned. He's like, I can. Yeah, I'll find her a replacement. That's not an issue. Yeah, it's a long trip, but I'm sure you four are up for it.
If everything's all right, I will go.
All right. The opening is tomorrow morning, so sleep well tonight and meet at the Intercontinental Rail stop for. He checks his watch. 8 a.m.
It's a bit early.
Well, it's only the first train of the 10 that are going tomorrow. It's a
okay.
rail line, but the trains are done at stops. Anyway.
All right.
Okay. He's Speedwagon's looking a bit down. He's normally very proper, but you can see he's starting to sort of let that veneer go a bit. He's using way more consonants. His suit's a bit more ruffled than usual. He looks a bit more tired. And yeah, he's basically he's a bit off. I'm sorry about the suddenness of it, but like I said, it's urgent. If you report to Marine, she'll give you the address, and you can make your way there tomorrow.
All right. So I do a little bow and walk out.
Okay. So he sort of giggles at you bowing. He's like, "You don't need to bow. I'm your boss. I'm not like a king." Anyway.
Karl bows too and leaves.
he's like almost sort of like chuckling to himself. He's like, he's losing it a bit.
Pepper, he kind of like stands up and leans in and he goes, "Are you feeling okay, darling?"
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. Just stressed. There's been a lot going on at the moment. We've not got many agents here. I've sent out Strickland and Sally into another mission, but you know they're good, but we're just it's a big city and there's a lot to do. Anyway, thank you for your concern. And he sort of sits a bit more stiffer, like you can see he's like sort of he's a bit confused as to why he let out so much information. But no, we'll be fine. Thank you.
Pepper doesn't say anything more. He just kind of nods, and then he does his own theatrical bow and leaves.
With sparkles, I'm sure.
Okay. On the way out, you see down the hallway, because basically the way that the building's set out, it's out of the elevator. There's hallways left and right, and Speedwagon Junior's office is right opposite. And you see walking down the hallway is Ralph Strickland and Mustang Sally. Mustang Sally, the woman who you captured from the unfortunate car race. And
wait, who's Ralph again?
Ralph's the guy who you fought the very first.
Oh, the tar guy.
Yeah, tar guy. He's an agent. Yeah, he was. You sort of like pass him every once in a while in the hallway, and he sort of flinches as you walk past after that time that you nearly killed him instantly. But he seems a nice enough dude, and he's just like walking up, chatting to Sally. You can hear him like, "Oh yeah, he's busting my balls. I got like 5 different cases to go on. Like today, they're all small time thugs, nothing big, but like you know how it gets." And Sally's like, "Yeah, I'm not exactly suited towards dealing with those kind of people, but you know, I've been going around, driving, looking for trouble. I don't think you trust me, you know, because I'm so new." He's like, "Well, I mean," and Strickland goes, "Well, you were a criminal about 3 or 4, 5 weeks ago," and she was like, "Well, yeah, but you know, I'm different now. I want to help." And he's like, "Well, yeah, whatever." And they're just like walking and chatting, and they sort of pass you as they're going down.
They don't react to us?
No, they react. They're like they're going in the same elevator as you at the same time, basically, as you go down.
Oh no.
And yeah, so are you gonna get in the same elevator as them? You're gonna wait?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I hop in the elevator, I guess.
Okay.
Carl, seeing no other option, just hops in with this team.
It's a big elevator, so it's not cramped, but there's a sort of awkward veil of silence. You've beaten up both of these people.
This elevator poses a unique puzzle to Carl's social anxiety because he wants to be as far away from Pepper as possible, but he also wants to avoid Mustang Sally because we killed all her friends. So he's trying to position himself away from both of them.
Yeah. Sally's looking around like, hey.
I innocently ask how she's doing.
Good.
The moment she starts talking, Carl says, I'm sorry, and goes into the floor.
It's all right. You didn't like. I know it was a tough time, but I was a criminal. You were doing your job, and you didn't kill anyone. So I guess it's all good. I mean, you really, really hurt some of them, but no one died, so it's all right.
They're not dead.
How?
Wait, did you not know? So the swing? Swing made a recovery. He got knocked unconscious in the fight, but he's okay. He's still in hospital.
What?
I thought you knew. I mean, yeah. She's
Laughing maniacally.
she's looking at you a bit confused now, because I guess she realizes that you thought she killed your friends. Other way around. Sorry. She thought that you killed her friends, and she's like, "Yeah, they're all fine. You can." They're She's a bit confused, and Ralph goes, "Yeah, I'm okay too." He still has a black eye. He still has a black eye. It's been like 5 weeks. And,
Karl's just standing there with his mouth open, looking at Mustang Sally.
And yeah, and she's like a bit confused about it. She's backing off a bit. And Ralph goes, "Wow, this is a slow elevator, isn't it? Hey, Marine, you think you can hurry it up a bit?" And she's like, and you can. There's a sort of radio bit onto the elevator, and she goes, "Yeah, I'm going as fast as I can, dearie. Just consider it revenge for that one time you put tar in my elevator, and it was really hard to clean off." And radio fizzles off, and so Ralph goes, "So what have you guys been up to since I last saw you?"
Just working for the Speedwagon Foundation.
Yeah, me too. It's been a hard couple of weeks, really. But I'm doing okay. What about you? He's interrupted by a ding as the elevator reaches the bottom floor, and it's our stop. I'm gonna run, so I'll see you all later. And he sort of runs off, presumably to go do another mission or whatever. And Mustang Sally goes, and I'll go too. It's been nice seeing you all again. Thanks. You put me on the straight and narrow. And she rushes off too.
You rush off. Pepper kind of leans out and goes, "Goodbye, my delicate peaches."
All right. Let's fast forward a couple hours, and by that I mean to the next morning. You will go home via however many means you go home by. Maybe some of you drive, maybe some of you don't. It doesn't really matter. But you will get to your homes. You'll have a good night's rest, or you don't. But you wake up the next morning, and it's the day. You will get up early. Don't have a lot of time to get to the train station. And
As I'm driving to the train station, I stop by a thrift store. And there I buy a ton of laser pointers, a ton of batteries, some PVC piping, a lampshade, and a lot of glassware, like cups and like wine glasses and stuff.
The guy behind the counter is like, "Well, there is literally no reason I can think of that you'd need all this. Come on, you gotta have a story."
Well, it's a little something called... And then I just like stand there thinking for like 10 seconds, and then I give up and walk out.
Okay, thank you for your patronage. And yeah, you get back in your car and presumably drive to the train station. Is there anything anyone else wants to do on their way there?
I mean, just like notify my students that I'm not going to be giving them classes.
Yeah, Speedwagon has hired a very suitable replacement. He's very good, Karl. He's like probably not you level because you're like a legendary pianist, but this guy's he's very good. You don't need to worry.
Does he recognize me?
He doesn't actually, sadly.
Karl is kind of sad he doesn't get recognized.
Oh, it's okay. It'll happen one day.
Is he a stand user?
No, he's a piano teacher, and that in itself is the greatest power of all: the power to pass on knowledge to children. Do you do anything, Max, on the way there, or beforehand, or do you just? Oh, not.
I already did that.
Oh, sorry, not Max. Do you do anything, Pepper?
Pepper, when packing his bags, aside from like a few always wears, he's got like a closet full of all the same clothes. It's sort of impressive. He has like a little cooler, and all that's in it is some grape flavored ice cream and honey syrup. And then he packs like his painting supplies.
Okay, I like it. You do that. You pack up those things, and you get in. However you get there, and you start driving. All right. So you reach the Paradise City Intercontinental Rail very you almost.
Oh, I forgot to mention something.
Yeah.
I shove all the things that I buy into my body, and I grow like 5 inches taller. So
Jesus Christ.
so now I'm like 6'8" or something.
Okay. You're a little bit taller.
6'11".
Are there metal detectors at the train station, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
the thing is, I'm part of security, so I should get in anyway.
Yeah, you flash your pass at the entrance and you'll walk in. You don't need to go through security. They assume you have weapons. Little do they know you are the weapons. Anyway, you go through and you see the train, and you're pretty surprised. There's like 6 people waiting, like barely anyone.
You'd think there'd be more people at the unveiling of the international train.
Yeah, there's a sort of posh-looking lady in a long poofy dress. Oh god, sorry. Give me a second. Yeah, it's a long sort of large lady in a long poofy dress. A guy who looks like a hunter out of like a comic. He's like wearing the hat. He's got a big blunderbuss. He's in like a khakis, and there's an old lady with a cane who's hunched over. A sort of tall black guy in like a suit shirt and trousers, and they're just standing outside waiting for the doors to open.
Is there any staff around?
There are some security guards outside, and you can actually see checking each of the carts. There's the conductor, who you assume is he's just like an older looking Asian man. He's just sort of walking up and down the train, making sure that no one's like getting on early, making some notes.
Karl goes up. Why there would be so little people?
Did you not hear? God, there was a terrorist threat yesterday night. Someone called in, said they were gonna bomb the train. Terrible, I know, but it wasn't enough to stop it, apparently. And someone needs to drive this thing, so they made me do it. All these souls, they point to the few remaining people who stand there. They're just either brave or stupid, I guess.
Well, I go up to both Pepper and Karl, and I just ask them to close their eyes for like a couple seconds. And while they're doing that, I then stick my finger in their ears and then walk away.
What?
Okay. You didn't remember that conversation on the Discord about my abilities?
I remember, but Pepper is very confused.
I'll whisper it. I guess it'll be a surprise if you don't remember it.
I don't remember it.
How do you whisper again? Can't read that.
You can just DM him.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah.
Karl's just sitting there thinking you gave him a wet willy.
Pepper looks over at Karl like, did this motherfucker just jam a wet finger in my ear?
Yeah, you just like you just do that. Everyone's very confused. The other people on the train like look at you confused, and they like just shrug and keep
Karl
waiting.
shares one moment of sympathy with Pepper.
It's the only one they'll ever have. Yeah, they're
I earned it.
the train whistles, and you look at the train. It's a good train. It's solid silver. It's like sturdily built but very aerodynamic. Sort of curved edges and a sleek front. It's not really a train meant for comfort, but it's so fast it doesn't really need to be.
Well, I'd kind of just look to see if there are any cameras or anything like that.
Cameras. There are cameras outside, like just standard security cameras.
I mean, like inside the train.
Oh, inside the train. Well, you're not inside yet.
Oh yeah, I'm not
pretty
inside
much,
yet.
as you're thinking that, the train whistles and the doors open. The conductor says, "Your security, right? Yeah, I need to stay in the front room the whole time, but you'll be patrolling up and down the area. So just do that." He gives you a thumbs up and he walks towards the cabin, the conductor seat at the front.
Well, walk in, I guess.
Yep. Start inspecting the train.
All right. So, the train.
Oh wait, sorry. One sec. Before we do, Pepper's gonna pull Carl's trick and pull out his stand in front of that group of people
Yeah, no one reacts.
and see if they react at all.
No one reacts.
No one reacts?
No one reacts.
All right.
Well, they could just be faking it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you look at the train. You go through the first cabin, which is pretty much just economy class seating. It's just chairs 3 by 3 going down the cabin.
Let's go like left to right, like where this is the front one.
Okay,
This
so the left one, the leftmost one, that's an empty cabin, and the thing that it's showing is the roof. The second most left one, that's economy class seating, so 3 by 3 chairs, not much. The fourth one, that's tables, so a bit nicer, and that's also where the toilet and like the bar is. And then the final one is like the proper seating, which is a room with like electricity and all that jazz.
So is the order from like the front of the train to the back, from this one to this one to this one, and so on, right?
Yeah.
Or is it the other way around?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you get on the train. The people take their seats. I will now put the tokens on of all the people on the seats. You get the lady-looking woman. Obviously, walks straight to first class, without a sound of hesitation. The older woman ends up here. The hunter-looking guy sits in first class too and goes to this one. And this is just like you sort of paying attention, making sure you're seeing where everyone is. The conductor goes to his seat there, and the sort of cool guy just sort of stays in economy class. So this is where everyone is.
So where are we?
You've walked in. You have been given security passes. You can sit wherever you want. So I'm gonna let you ping and choose where you guys each want to sit.
Hold on. I think we should. Carl says this to the group.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think we should interview each one of the guests, seeing as there are only 4 of them.
I think I'll start with the hunter.
All right. So
I follow him.
so is that Max and Karl? Or is that
All right.
So Max. And
Yeah,
Karl.
Pepper's gonna go.
Where's Pepper gonna go while we're doing it?
Are you both gonna interview like the same person?
I thought we were going to do like individual interviews.
Interview someone else.
Oh, and I guess I'll go with the pompous lady.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, how do you ping again? I don't remember.
You just did it.
Select
No,
move
I didn't
and
do
then You hold it down. You click and hold.
Okay.
And where's Pepper gonna go?
I'm gonna go talk to this fine young lady over here.
Okay.
Not very young.
Fine,
Don't let her hear you say that.
So let's start off with Pepper. You walk up, and actually, because you're going from economy seating, you walk up past the bar, and you see inside the bar there is another person. There's the bartender, a sort of scruffy-looking dude who's just playing with some glasses and scrubbing it out as he goes. So yeah, I assume you still go to talk to the old lady.
I've got my eye on that bartender. He's going there next.
Okay. So the old lady old lady looks at you and says, "Oh, hello," and droops slightly, and it's like, and I assumed you're going to sit next to her for some reason.
Yeah, he does. He like nestles in real close. He's like, "Hello, darling. How are you doing today?"
She's like, oh, she's very old. Like, Marine's an old lady. She's like an old. This woman is old. She goes, "Oh, hi." She's shaking a bit. She's like, could you? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Could you go to the other side, please?
Pepper does so respectfully.
Oh, yeah. You move to the other side. And she's okay. That's sorry. In my old age, I've gotten very nervous.
But you don't have to worry. I'm part of the security here. I just come to ask you a few questions.
Her mouth is wide open. She's like, "Oh, okay, Mr. Security Man." She's sort of sitting, thumbing a sort of Star of David around her neck and like looking at you very nervously. What do you need to know?
What's your favorite color?
Oh God, blue. Please don't hurt me.
I'm sorry. He leans in closer. He's like, "What's your favorite kind of dinosaur?"
They were sent there by the devil. They don't exist. Wait, what?
Why? That isn't with you.
Stegosaurus.
After myself, you've got big teeth.
Yes, big old teeth. Is there any? Am I being suspected of something, sir?
His fingers like rapidly, like without any sort of rhythm, just kind of like a mess on the table, and like he looks bored, but he's so fidgety. He's like, not yet. Tell me, have you heard of anything strange going on here?
Well, there was going to be those dreadful attacks, weren't there? That's why there's no one on the train. I'm on it to see my grandson, and I'm so old. I'm probably going to die in the next couple of weeks anyway, aren't I? So I just thought I'll get on the train. I'll see him today.
You probably won't make the ride there.
Oh, an old lady can hope. An old lady can hope. She's getting a bit of humour now. She's realised she's not actually like being suspected of anything.
When she says that, yeah. He goes, "Well, let me know if you see anything suspicious, okay, darling?"
Of course, yeah. And so I guess you just walk off. Let's
Towards the bartender.
Yeah, towards the bartender.
For next time. Yeah.
Let's go to Karl next. What do you want to? How do you want to introduce yourself, Karl? You walk up to this lady's cabin, which is basically like a closed area.
Karl is very formally just like, "Hello, my name is Karl Stephenson. I'm with the security in this train, and we're just interviewing the people here just for security reasons. Are you okay with that?"
She's flustered, like, of course, yes, of course. Why'd I not? Yes. She's very flustered visibly, and she's packing something like away. She was just about to take something out of her bag, and she puts it back in as you come in.
Hmm.
Karl doesn't mention that and just sits opposite of her and says, "Did you hear about the terrorist threat?"
Oh, I heard it was an awful thing, but I needed to get this train. I couldn't afford to miss it. I have an important meeting in the next couple of days, and there was just no other trains I could take.
May I ask about the nature of this meeting?
Oh, it's an inheritance issue. Uh, my father died recently, and I've been given an awful lot of money from his will. So I need to go sort that out.
I understand. What do you think of the other passengers in the train?
I had a talk with the smart looking man who moved over at economy. He seemed rather nice. But everyone it's just a normal train. Why do you think someone's a terrorist?
There's a possibility. I noticed you packed away something in your bag when I came into the room. May I see that?
Uh, no, you certainly can't. This is my personal bag. It has all my personal belongings in it.
Just so you know, this may affect our judgment if something happens in the train.
She looks anxious, like, fine, of course, yes. Look at it. She gives you a bag to have a look.
I inspect the bag.
Nothing too suspicious. Her phone's in there. It looks like she recently read a text, and that was probably what she was hiding from you, because that's what's at the top. There's just like a powder mirror, a bottle of pills, a bottle of medicine.
Just normal lady bag stuff, right?
Yeah, she's young. She's a young woman. But yeah, it's just a bottle of pills, powder, like a powder, face powder, purse, and her phone.
This is aside from the security questions. What are these pills for?
She looks at you. I'd rather not say, if that's all right.
That's all right. Thank you for your time. And Karl gets up and leaves.
She says, "Thank you," and yeah, she slumps back into her chair. Let's go over to Max.
All right, well, I knock politely on the door and wait for the hunter to answer.
Oh, very nice. The hunter walks up the door and says, "What? What is it?" Opens. "Have you come back with my drink? I ordered it like half an hour ago."
Sorry, I'm not a waiter. I'm working security right now, and I'd like to ask you for an interview right now.
Fine. Come on, sit. Get to it. My wait should be here any minute now.
And then I sit him across from him and ask some questions like, are you aware of the terrorist threat that was placed upon this train?
I'd like to see him try. As he points to his blunderbuss first side, it's like, they won't be able to get past this, I'll tell you what.
And then I ask him what the purpose of his ride is for. Like, what's he's going on the train for?
I'm going to the Americas, the South America hunting trip. Some real good game down there. He sort of wiggles his walrus mustache.
Well, I can't really think of any other questions. Oh man, well, I thank him for his time and walk back out in the hallway.
It's like, all right, if you see the bartender on the way, tell him what cabin I'm in. Bloody bastard should have my drink by now. All right. Let's go back to Pepper. You walk into the bartending area. And there's the barkeep. He's downtroddenly sort of washing a glass.
Pepper comes in and leans on the bar.
He says, "Oh,
Hi!
hey mate, anything you want for a drink?"
Is this paid for by the Speedwagon Foundation?
Yeah, let's go for it. Business trip.
Pepper goes, "Give me your fruitiest drink."
We got a lot of fruity drinks. He looks. He says, "Do you want a pina colada? It's pretty fruity."
Sure.
Okay then, and he pours out a sort of iced pina colada and hands it to you. It's very good. It's a good pina colada.
To walk out and then realizes why he's here and returns and sits back down. I'm part of security here. Have you noticed anything fishy?
First off, bullshit. Second off, not really. No, just you know, the threat. I was one of the only members of staff willing to work today. Need the money. Just seems like a normal train. It was probably just a bullshit threat, you know. No one actually wanted to call an attack on the train. They just did.
Still, we must take it seriously after all.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, wouldn't want anything happening. It's a big day, you know. He keeps on washing the glass that he was washing before he gave it the drink.
I asked him what he thought of the other passengers, and I took a sip of the pina colada.
Okay. Well, they just seem like normal folk, don't they? Don't think any of them are too suspicious. Apart from that guy with a gun. He has a gun.
Just,
Apparently he's got a permit for it, but still a gun, you know.
Yeah. Well, sounds like he would be more willing to shoot the terrorist rather than be one.
Yeah, the barkeep keeps on washing the glass. He says, yeah. Oh shit! He ordered a drink like 10 minutes ago. Fuck! I gotta go over there. Sorry. I might have to cut this convo short. He pulls out a whiskey and pours it into a glass and starts walking over to first class seating to hand the man his drink.
Yeah. Pepper just keeps the pina colada with him and just casually sips it.
All right. So,
behind him. But so as not to be seen by him.
Okay. The bartender walks up and knocks on the door. Pretty much as soon as you leave, actually, Max, you see the bartender walking up. And he knocks on the door. Says, "Is this Mr. Forrester?" And Forrester goes, "Yeah, that's me. Give him a whiskey." And the bartender hands him a whiskey, walks back, and goes behind the thing. Yeah, and do you guys want to do anything? Oh, pardon me. Do you guys want to do anything else before the train starts?
Not really. Well, there's still the last guy to be interviewed.
Yeah, conductor too, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I assume you want to do one each, Karl and Max. So, who do you want to go for?
I probably wouldn't be the best person to interview someone. I'm not really that good at that.
Yeah.
I think Karl and Max should go together to the conductor, and Pepper goes to the other guy.
Oh yeah, that probably is good since we're right next to each other anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spot each other walking out of the respective rooms of the pompous-looking lady and the man you now know as Forrester.
Westeros.
So you can make your way towards the conductor's room. About the time you get there, the train starts going off. It starts moving, and the conductor's like, "What are you doing here? The train's about to start. Can't be in here."
Are you sure we're just gonna give you a short interview just for security reasons?
Okay, fine. I know you guys were hired, so sure, go for it.
What do you know about the terrorist threat?
Apparently, it was called yesterday night. Honestly, I don't think there's any bearing to it. It just seems like a empty threat, if you ask me.
Any reason you came onto the train despite the threat?
Well, there aren't many people willing to drive train. I have a very strong work ethic, you see. It's... Isaias looks down. A train conductor's job is a noble one. You shepherd people to and forth, places they need to be. There's a certain sort of poetry to it. I'd feel bad letting these fine men and women just not be able to take their train.
How long have
Karl
you been
looks-
working as you go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask how long you've been a conductor.
I have been a conductor all my life, and by that I mean 10, 20 years? 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Karl just kind of looks at Max like, this guy isn't a problem. And I thank him for his time and leave, I guess.
All right, cool. I
Might
should
be the same.
I should mention, Pepper, you get a text. You're
Yay!
sitting at the bar drinking your pina colada, and Speedwagon said, and Speedwagon sent you a text. It says, "I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. I should have informed you." He's writing. He's like, after you left yesterday, I sent out terrorist threat to lighten the load of people on the train. Sorry for the work. Signed, Speedwagon.
Do we get this text too?
He also says, tell Karl and Max on the text.
Well, how about I'm going to walk over to the empty car, which is supposedly empty, but there might be something in there.
Cool. You walk down all the way through economy class. You see the last remaining guest.
That's Pepper.
What? Oh shit. Yeah, you walk past. You see Pepper in the bar. You see the old woman, and Pepper's talking to the bartender. You see the old woman, and you see this guy who you can't really suss anything out about right now. And you look in the empty cart. Let's do our first roll. Roll a precision to see what you can see. 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a storage room as much as it is an empty cabin. It's just a bunch of stuff. You guess one of the ways this train makes money is sort of traveling stuff from here to South America. There's a ton of empty boxes. Sorry, not empty. Full boxes. Crates stacked up upon each other, and there's another sort of locked off section for luggage of passengers. So it's sort of split into two halves: one half luggage, one half sort of stuff the train's towing.
I stick my head in some of the crates.
Some of them are pretty like they're sealed. You can open them if you want, but yeah, you won't be able to close them. Yeah.
Okay, wait, no, but are they like sealed as in like just closed, or sealed as in there's like no openings in them?
Well, I mean, they're closed, yeah, but like they're like locked closed. You need to like properly pry them open.
Okay, no, because I was thinking of like sticking my head like through like a crack in like the wood or something, assuming it's like a wooden crate.
Yeah, sure. There's a couple of them have cracks in them.
Yeah, so I look in there.
You can see in one of those crates there is there's what looks like to be a bunch of like long tubes of just like, I don't know, something. Not like test tubes, like solid tubes, like maybe metal or something.
Okay.
And in the other, there's like a bunch of like different materials, just like probably things that people are just shifting off to South America or Mexico.
Well, I guess that's all that I could see in the storage compartment.
Yeah, you can there's also everyone's luggage is in there too. They moved it in. You can, weirdly enough, you could tell whose bag is who. but there's only 3 bags for the passengers. The
Only 3?
Yeah, there's a sort of suitcase. You remember seeing the old woman have it. There's a small black sort of almost like a man bag, and the suave, cool looking dude had that one, and the sort of another sort of pretty little suitcase type thing, which the
lady
had, yeah. But the Forester, as I guess Karl maybe told you his name, Forester does not have a bag there.
So I look inside like the suave guy's suitcase unobtrusively.
Okay. Yeah, you open it. It's just there's clothes, and there appears to be makeup as well. Lots and lots of makeup. And he's there's just like clothes, tickets, makeup. Seems like he's just literally traveling.
Okay. Well, I guess I find a seat somewhere in first class to sit up for a little bit.
All right, hype. You just take whichever one, maybe this one. Pepper and Karl, is there anything you want to do quickly?
Karl is patrolling the train, and eventually he gets tired of it and goes into the bar.
Okay. I'm Pepper. What about you?
I'm finishing off my drink, and then I'm gonna show them the text that Speedwagon sent us.
Yeah, so Karl walks into Pepper zipping a pina colada, and then just it doesn't even say anything. He continues zipping it, just shows him the text. One hand.
I say to Pepper, you should call Speedwagon himself and ask him.
Follow, and I go, oh, that's a good idea, and I call him up.
Okay. Hi, Pepper. What's the issue?
Hey, darling, I just wanted to ask you about that text.
Yeah, of course. Ask away. Are you alone?
The bartender's right in front of us.
Yeah, the bartender is literally just staring intently at you right now.
1 second, I look up at the bartender and I go, leave.
He's like, he's like, opens side by hand, but he's like, oh, okay, and he goes off to the side into a toilet. And he's like, okay, are you two alone then?
Yes. What did the text say again?
It says Speedwagon basically put the terrorist threat was put in by the Speedwagon Foundation in order to ensure the safety of the train.
Why did you put down the terrorist threat?
It was once again a government request. I don't know what's going on, but they don't want people on this train.
I assume this is on what's it called when everyone in the room can hear the call?
Speakerphone, sure, yeah. So yeah, so you can talk to him.
Karl asks, is this threat going to be acted upon?
No, it was from what I can tell, they did it to empty the train out. I don't get it. They've been hyping this thing up for days. I see no reason for them to call it off now.
Proposed.
Go ahead.
The threat before this that made them call in this threat?
I'm not sure. They've been very secretive with me. They told me basically nothing. They just give me instructions. I don't know why they even wanted you on this godforsaken train.
They told you to put specifically us on this train?
No, they told me to put agents on. I assume they wanted it
Okay.
They wanted it secured as much as possible, so they got the Speedwagon Foundation involved. I don't get it myself, but we'll see.
Karl kind of signals to Pepper just to kind of tell them that we're not going to get any more information out of this.
Hey, darling, well, that's all we had now. We'll call you if we need anything else. Kisses, bye. And he just hangs up.
He's like, and then, yeah, you hang up. About this time, you start passing under the Great Intercontinental Tunnel. The previously natural light was replaced by artificial as the lights above the on the train come under, and the train goes underground. You can, from what you can tell, it might be going perhaps under a lake or the sea, or something like that. And yeah.
So could I go on top of the train at this moment?
It's a big tunnel. You probably could, but yeah, it'd be a bit difficult and dangerous. Because like you could crouchingly do it. That's what I'd say. The tunnel's big enough so you could crouch and be on the train. If you stood up, you'd probably get your head scraped off.
Well, I could have kind of just lay on the top while looking around.
Sure.
They could smush your body down and scoot forward like an inchworm.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Do you want to do that?
Sure, yeah. See if I see anything.
All right. So Max, do you wanna go on the top? You can. Intro.
Okay, so I just go over to the stairway is right here, right? Or is this a bathroom?
That's a cabin.
Or I just go
the ladder
here
to the top.
and then-
The ladder to the top is at the back of the train, so you'd need to go all the way to the cargo area and then go out the back. So yeah, you just make your way on there.
Yeah, so I just go up here, climb up. And do I see anything immediately? Or am I just alone?
You climb up, and all over the top of the train, all 4 cabins on the top of the train are covered in dynamite.
Oh.
They are covered in it. All of it.
I am so glad I thought of looking.
You can see the top of the train has been reinforced. It's like, this is not how the rest of the train looks. It's a much heavier material, you presume, to protect the train, but the top itself is completely covered, and the back is also completely covered in dynamite.
Okay, it's hard for me to think of what to do now. I look to see if there's any connection to some sort of trigger from at least where I'm standing right now.
Each one has a sort of remote detonator, you can assume, attached to it.
Ooh. Can't really disarm it without worrying about it going off. Or I could just cut all the dynamite right at the end, right before the wiring reaches it. I think I'll do that. I'll just cut all the dynamite short so it's a little stub attached to the machinery.
All right, cool. So you're going to have to do this to each one. There's, for what you can tell.
Oh, I'm going to have to roll for each stick of dynamite?
There are, well, no, you can do it without any issue, but there's
that's what I meant.
There's about 100 of them. You're not going to be able to do it quickly.
Okay, yeah, I could take my time.
All right.
And we have 2 hours.
Yep. You go to cut the first one, and a lot of things happen at once.
Oh.
Let's start off with what immediately happens. The dynamite all explodes on the sides, the top, and the back. You can tell this wasn't a ginormous explosion. Like, it's an explosion. It's still really dangerous, but it's the inside of the train's unaffected. Karl and Pepper, you feel the train shake incredibly hard and ground to a halt. Then you realise the previously like concrete tunnel has been replaced by dirt. There's like essentially the entire train is now trapped under a unbelievable amount of like rock and dirt, and just the actual tunnel itself has completely collapsed. And Max, you are also trapped under.
I'm also exploded.
Well, let's make a roll, a speed roll to see how quickly, because your body's metal, isn't it?
Yeah, no, actually, no. I could tank it better than I could run it from
All
it.
right, give it a tank if you yeah.
Or I could punch the dynamite out of the way too.
You could try.
No, like that.
You
that is
always
the
come
thing
up
you
with
could
this
do.
punching
Like, punch the
solution
explosion.
problems.
No, but I'll just tank it because that's more realistic.
Good job, roll
Oh
response.
no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Okay.
this is gonna be the first time I ever get damaged, and it's just from dynamite.
Let's roll damage first. I won't explain to you what happens yet. I'll give a good roll. I'd say dynamite's at least a B. Would you say that dynamite is B?
I'd say it's a B or an A.
All right, let's give it a.
Oh, you know, it's definitely not like a C or anything like that.
Yeah, let's give it a D10 of damage. I think that's fair for dynamite.
Okay.
All right, you take. Hey!
Nice.
Hey!
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't-
So I take nothing from
I mean,
point blank
yeah,
explosion.
your body is still made of metal, and you get.
Dang it! I actually wanted to get hurt in that.
All right. Let me. You don't. I'm not going to tell you the rest of you what happens yet. Karl and Max, you feel this explosion. What do you want to do? Karl and Pepper. God damn it! I've made the same mistake.
Hey, boy. I think our best course of action is I turn to Karl and I say, "You take the front, I take the back." I just bail.
Wait, can I immediately just tell them, hey, there was dynamite on the roof and it just exploded me and collapsed on the train, the roof?
Max, your eyes open, and you're not on the metal of the train anymore. Underneath you is only dirt, and above you is only dirt, and to the sides only dirt. You are completely buried, and you're not sure where you are. The dynamite must have blown you back.
Well, I dig a little bit in front of my face and spit to see which way gravity is.
Very smart. Actually, gravity, you're pretty much facing upright and forward. Gravity is not.
Wait, so I'm like standing or like on my back?
You're like you're like, from what you can tell, you're standing and you're a little bit like leaning forward. Yeah.
Could I like just like dig my way out like a drill or something?
Yeah, sure. You can turn your hand to a drill. Make a strength check.
I was thinking more like my entire body, but sure.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's way cooler. Turn your entire body into a drill. Make a strength roll to see how you drill. Hey,
Ooh.
doesn't even take more than one turn. Using your innate sense of direction, you realise you're probably going backwards, and you drill straight forward, and you're at the back of the train. And you
Nice.
basically drill right into the cargo hold. You realise the train is completely stationary, like this thing ain't moving at all.
Okay. And now I tell them, hey, and like they hear like a little voice in their ears saying that there was dynamite on the top of the roof and it collapsed the rock above us onto the train.
Well, my first reaction is I'm incredibly confused about what is happening because we didn't fucking tell us about this.
I jump and I like look around.
I asked Pepper, did you hear that?
And I say, it's me, Max. Remember the ear thing?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a bit of me in there.
Ew.
The bartender walks in and says, "What the What in the fuck was that? Just what was that?
Apparently, the terrorist threat wasn't so empty after all.
God. Yeah, he rubs the back of his head. I banged my head. Can you check it out for me? And he turns around and he's got a bit of a bump on the back of his head.
Is it bad?
No, it's just like a little cut, more or less.
Oh, okay.
Give it to me straight. Am I going to be all right?
Yeah, you're fine.
I got the voice back, by the way. All right, fantastic. He sits down. He's like, "Oh God, you're security, right? You better check on the rest of the passengers. I think there's been some sort of technical error. Wait, did you say a terrorist threat?"
Is?
I guess it is our duty to inform you that there was an explosion on the train.
Jesus Christ. Are you serious? He stands up. There was an explosion? And then you hear a bang.
We're not really...
You hear
Another bang?
You hear a loud, sudden bang. Not an explosion bang. It sounds more like a gunshot.
Like a blunderbuss?
I run immediately to the hunter guy.
Okay.
Pepper follows.
Yep, you run fast as you can. The train's a lot darker now that you haven't got the light of the outside tunnel, and the old lady's like, "Oh, what's going on? This is a pandemonium!" But you run past her, and you and Pepper look outside the hunter's room. The hunter is dead.
Well, that's one suspect down.
Forrester is dead. Next to him lies his own blunderbuss. His entire cabin is covered in glass, and his window is broken, and
presumably blood.
And yet the entire thing is like covered in blood. You can see his helmet didn't protect him. There is a hole straight through his head.
Ooh.
Can I, just to confirm, was the blunderbuss fired?
Do you want to check?
Yes.
Yeah, you grab it. It's cold. You can't tell really. It's just cold to the touch. You didn't know how many bullets it had in it before, so you can't really tell whether or not it's been fired. It's not smoking. It's cold, but yeah.
Well, shit.
One of the fancy-looking women walks out. What on earth is happening here?
Before she can see what's happening, I'd stop her and tell her to not look.
Oh, Jesus! What happened? I heard the explosion and then I heard a gunshot. What's going on?
This is a crime scene, so it's probably better for you if you don't get involved.
Yes, please don't contaminate it like this guy did with his own blood. Ooh, it's everywhere.
Oh, Jesus! And she faints. All right, let's go back to Max. Max, what are you going to do? You're back on the train. It stopped the entire of the sort of earthy area around you. Yeah.
So what does the top of the train look like now?
The train, at the top of the train, apparently whatever insulation they put on the top was enough to stop the main brunt of the explosion. It's dented, but it's solid. And
it's covered in rocks, right?
Oh yeah. It's like you don't know how deep underground you were, but you are basically this entire train is buried, completely buried.
I just had a really dumb idea that wouldn't work, of unburying the train, but no, that wouldn't work at all. I go back inside and try to rendezvous with the rest of the team.
Okay, you walk back, and as you go, you see the southern guy, and he goes, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah, and I just say, there was a small explosion. Just follow me so we could figure out what's going on.
Christ, I thought they were bluffing. Yeah, sure, I'll come with you, man. And he keeps walking in front of you as you...
And I also pick up the bartender and the old lady as we go.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you want to all corral them all?
All right in just this one small packed area.
There's one small hallway. You bring the bartender. He's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll come and just.
Don't get the old lady. Yeah.
Yeah, and the old is like, okay, I'm sure everything's going fine. You seem like a very nice young man. And yeah, you're all now standing outside the scene of the crime. Yeah. Okay. So, this is the murder mystery aspect. This guy's dead as fuck.
I asked Pepper for the black light.
Pull it
I
out of
don't
my
feel
coat
like making
pocket.
another one.
I pulled out of my coat pocket and I handed it over.
All right, and I just shut. I ask the other passengers not to look because it's a grisly scene. Because I've already sneaked a peek, I guess, and I just see if I see anything.
Yeah. So you shine the black light. Sorry, just give me a second.
How much power does that have?
It was based off a zoo light, which is very strong. So it's a strong black light.
Didn't it give a power to you?
Yeah. It's an A power worth of
It
black
was
light.
theoretic.
Yeah. We never did find out what that black light bomb did.
Mm. Yeah. So yeah, the
If anything.
the blood shows up under the black light, like it's gross. Also, it's like you can see his sort of permanent smile on this guy's face. It shows up green under the black light, and actually just a let's make a precision roll to see how
Okay.
well.
Can we roll as well?
Yeah, all you guys can roll.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah, so with a,
see through space time.
yeah, with a 20, you spot actually only for a second as you're shining the black light downwards. You see basically right towards the door. It evaporates pretty much before you can have a good chance to look at it, but where it was left, there is still the black light shows up where it was left. There seems to be some sort of small oval shape under the black light.
Can I pick it up?
No, it's a stain. It looks like something stained that small area down there.
so what was it that disappeared again?
You don't know. It was oval shaped, and basically even with the 20, you could.
Did it look like a stand? Because stands are still slightly
It
transparent.
was not a stand. You could tell that much. It was a physical object that evaporated the second you started looking at.
Uh-huh.
What was caused this? What liquids did he have in here that could evaporate so quickly?
Well, he did have that whiskey, but I don't know how fast that evaporates.
What's the temperature like in here?
You're buried underground. It's very hot. And yeah, it's hot. Cooled slightly by the fact that there's a big hole in the window. I suppose I wouldn't actually call it since you're still underground. So yeah, it's hot and getting hotter basically.
How
It's
far
not
underground are we?
dangerously hot, right?
No, it's not dangerously hot. Though the air is quite thin. Which, yeah, you are far underground.
Well,
I
I
Try to
asked
collapse.
Max to if we can make a tube or something just to get air inside the train.
Oh. Well, I do have a bunch of PVC piping, but I was planning on using that for something else, but I think it'd still work. So, I know I take the PVC piping and I climb up onto the roof, above the first class.
Okay.
Oh, I would have to dig my way over to first class, then do an air thing again. Oh, that'd be
I will tell you.
that'd be hard to do.
I'll tell you this right now. You're too far underground. No amount. You need to be a giant full of PVC piping to get enough stuff to pipe to the surface.
Okay, so yeah, no, that wouldn't work.
I'm gonna try and call
Well,
Speedwagon.
how about I go over to what? Oh yeah, we could try calling.
It's gonna be pretty hard to
Users.
get reception here.
Unfortunately, you try to give him a call, no signal.
Oh, I go to the conductor and tell him, "Hey, a bomb went off."
Yeah, we should probably tell him, shouldn't
Okay, you go to walk to the front. The entire of that area is completely caved in.
Oh,
Basically you open the door and it's dirt. It's all dirt and rock and stuff.
can I
Did
try
all-
digging a little bit to see if it's actually like intact or if it's just covered, or what?
Yeah, you can. Wait, sorry. Yeah, you can give a little dig. You go to dig at it and it's just seems to be dirt, just rock and stuff.
Like no crushed metal or anything like that?
No, there's
Oh, so it's like gone.
yeah. You can actually give me another precision roll. Yeah. You don't. Yeah, nothing. You can't get anything.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
The bartender looks at you and says, what's going on here? Like, is that man okay?" He points to you, Carl. Is the guy that's in there alright?
I just not know with my head and keep keeping the people away from the place.
Oh God, I thought it was an empty threat. Jesus Christ.
However, it seems the explosion is unrelated to the murder of this man.
Jesus, that means someone did it. That means one of us did.
No, wait. I have seen enough movies to see where this is going. Please don't throw empty threats at people. We don't know anything yet.
Alright, I'm backing
I
off.
think he's the only guy we didn't.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sorry,
isn't
what?
he the only guy we didn't interview?
Yeah.
The guy you didn't interview was the suave looking guy. Where is he?
Yeah, no, this guy.
Yeah.
Thing here, right?
Yeah. He's the only one you didn't interview.
So what do we do, guys?
Well, I think we should pull like each person into a private first class room and interview them. See like how much they know about. Well, actually, I'd say our first subject is the lady, since she was like just a couple rooms over.
Isn't she
She's
fainted?
thinking,
Oh yeah, no, but we can't really wake her up. But I'd say she's my suspect number one
Okay.
because she can fake fainting or force her to faint.
I think I tell the passengers, all right, there's 4 rooms here, there's 4 of you, each of you occupy a different room and wait for us there. We'll figure this out.
I'm surprised they aren't like thinking, hey, maybe these guys are not very good guys.
Well, they know you to be security, so because you've told all.
Well,
of
yeah,
them,
but
brilliant.
I don't think we've given them any reason to think we're the bad guys.
Yeah. So
I think I'm like a pretty big suspect for the explosion because that was like right there.
yeah.
And I'm like perfectly fine.
The bartender walks in there. The suave guy whose name you don't know walks in there. The old lady whose name you don't know walks in there, and this woman walks. This woman stays still because she's fainted.
I gently place her in this room.
Okay. She's propped up and she starts to come to too, and so everyone's in their rooms.
or just drag her across the fucking carpet.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I say we start with the old lady since we're all like right next to it.
All right, cool.
Is there any sort of emergency communication
There's nothing.
on board or nothing?
And
Okay,
it would be in the
so
front
we're
if there
trapped.
was any, and we don't even know where that is.
The front isn't there.
Hmm.
I guess
All take
just
separate people, or
start on the old lady.
All right. You
Hmm.
knock. You knock. on
I'd
the-
say
Hold
I'd
on,
say
do we want to
Karl is the
intimidate them or
best interviewer we have right now.
Well, I mean, you can all interview together.
I mean, true, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go all of us in there.
well, I mean, yeah.
But
She
then
could
that
be
is kind of like super intimidating to an old lady.
Who would be? I mean, I guess I'm the shortest of all of us, and I'm like in a
Yeah.
vest suit, so
Max,
I
yeah,
would
I'm
be the
like
least
even more of
intimidating.
a giant than usual.
Yeah, you're like 6'11".
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Awesome
guess I'll
fight.
go in.
All right.
I'm like almost 7 feet tall.
You walk in and the old lady's like, "Oh, hello. Are you that young man with the hair's friend?
With a what?
With the pink hair, the pink fluffy hair, you know, the Michigan with the oh."
Karl gets kind of mad that he was compared to Pepper, and he says, "Do you see pink hair on my head?"
No, I meant like, are you with him? Are you a security guard too?
Oh yeah. I'm security.
Oh, that.
I'm just here to ask you a couple of questions about the incident.
Of
Relax,
You
course,
okay
slightly.
with that?
of course, yes.
Right. Karl isn't very good with people, but I think he can tell this lady's pretty flustered about the whole situation. So he sits down next to her and like holds her hand.
Oh, she actually quite comforted by that. You're very official looking, and so she sort of naturally is like, okay, what do you need to know?
What were you doing when the train started to shake?
I was just in my seat. When I saw the dirt coming over through the windows, I went to check it out, but it was it's awful. The entire train seems to be covered. I looked at some of the other windows, but yeah, I was in my seat the whole time.
Okay. Do you know anyone who would try to do this to you specifically?
No, I could never. Like, I'm just an old lady. I live alone. I don't have many friends of late. Most of them died. I'm just going to see my grandson in down south. That's all. And no one would want this. I'm not important.
Do you think someone would try to harm your grandson?
No, he's not. He's just an accountant. He wouldn't. It's nothing. She starts crying a bit. No one would want to hurt him either. No.
Are you sure there's nothing shady going on with your grandson?
How dare you? No, he's a fine, upstanding gentleman. He would never do anything like that.
I'm sorry, but I must ask these questions because there's a very serious situation right now.
No, I don't. He works for a very well-known company. There's no funny business.
All right, last question. What was your relationship to the man with the blunderbuss?
Never met him before.
What did you think of him?
I don't know. I didn't even talk to him really. He just scoffed a lot in just everyone's general direction.
All right, thank you for your time. If you need anything, just tell us, and then I just get up slowly and leave the room.
Okay. Yeah, and you leave. You can move your account now. So, you close the door behind you as you leave, and to the woman sort of nervously sitting there.
Oh shit! I just came up with something.
Yeah.
Max,
Yes.
can you do the microphone earphone thing you did in our ears in each one of the rooms?
Oh yeah, I'll place a bug in each one of the rooms, I guess.
Hype.
Just like, because they can't really see me do it unless they have a stand, and I'll see if they try to stop me from placing a bug.
Cool.
So I just like stick my arm under the door and just like place it right in the center of each one.
Cool. None of them are really talking because there's no one to talk to. You hear the suave gentleman in this guy. He's trying to. You can hear him like clicking on his phone, trying to make a call. Same with the women in here, but the rest are just sort of sitting silently.
I never actually thought about how many of these small stands I could put.
Every time you do it, pretty much your body gets a little bit smaller. But there's not really too much of a problem when it comes to that.
Right, so I place one in front of each door, like here. That I might as well put one in the crime scene. And here. Just in case I hear someone mutter themselves, dang, I wish something happened or something.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Alright.
Yeah, what else do you want to do?
I can't really think of anything else other than continuing the interviews.
I think we should, after the interviews, like, inspect the blunderbuss further or something.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Maybe you do that while Pepper and I do the interviews.
Oh, yeah, I inspect the blunderbuss, I guess, since I'm the most technically sound.
So you walk into a room. Make another precision check, because I guess that's what we do.
All right.
I'm so used to playing D&D. I'm so used to there being a perception, essentially.
Yeah.
So I just Oh yeah. You see the universe. You see his gun on the floor. You realise because you went to the bag and you noticed his bag wasn't there. His bag is under his chair. Basically, his dead body, his arm practically touches it, but his bag's underneath his chair. The blunderbuss itself is cold to the touch, and not smoking, and it's heavy. The blood is all over, like towards the door, like some splattered on the back of the door, and the entire area is covered in glass.
Oh, and while this all is happening, I'm relaying exactly what I see to Karl and Pepper.
Yeah.
Just so they're. So, the gun wasn't fired, which means that it wasn't a blunderbuss. So maybe someone had a blunderbuss stand.
Blunderbuss.
Yeah, stand that looks like a blunderbuss. But the only person who would have that would be the hunter. So unless he shot himself.
Maybe he tried to defend himself.
It's a gun.
Oh yeah, well the thing is he was smiling when he was it wasn't his dead body smiling or something?
Yeah, his dead body's just like neutrally smiling, like.
Maybe
Sorry, his dead body's what? Everything's
dead body's smiling.
It's not like a huge big grin, but it's just like just a general smile.
Oh.
The elephant is back.
He's back.
Elephant.
He's on the train.
Ghost of the elephant.
It's just like you've been accidentally walking past him, you just haven't noticed him the whole time.
Ghost of the elephant has been haunting me.
Yeah.
Act 2 of its stand.
So yeah, his bag is underneath the chair.
Yeah, well, so I go look in the bag.
Okay. First thing you notice, the bag's already open. So it's been rifled through very recently. Second thing is, it's full of ammo. It's full of hunting equipment, and there's a small journal in there as well, and like a leather-bound journal, and a bunch of and the main thing that's there is like I said, ammo and the journal and a case, a small metal case that has a lock on it, but the lock's been broken and the case is empty.
Well, I guess I read the journal.
Yeah, it's pretty recent. There's not much been written down on it, but it's surprising you greatly. You open it and there's a bunch of numbers in it, like looks like sums. He's trying to work out money because a lot of it's got dollar signs next to it. For some reason he is converting centimeters to dollars, and it looks like the current converting rate is half a centimeter to $4 million.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't
was
say.
thinking at first it was like miles of railway or something, but that's Jesus.
Yeah. This is You don't know what's going on, but that's some big numbers.
So in what way was the lock broken?
Bashed.
Okay.
Just looks like someone had hit it very hard. It wasn't like a particularly sturdy lock, but you guess he didn't expect it to be broken in. Like, you think anyone can do it by throwing the box particularly hard against the floor.
Wow. No. What else could I do? Can't really think of anything. Anything else to investigate?
Didn't you say he had something on his lips, like that showed up on the black light?
No, it's well, I mean, I think, does alcohol show up under a black light?
Does what?
Does alcohol show up under a black light? I think it does.
I wouldn't think
No.
so.
Yeah, hold on.
If it does,
Let's look it up.
then it's probably just alcohol. Yeah, no, it's either A, there's nothing on his lips, or B, there's just some alcohol on his lips. Very recently, he's been drinking. And you know that anyway, because you saw the...
Whiskey does not glow under black light.
Oh, okay, so never mind. Nothing on his lips.
Okay.
Man. You should do
What was that?
Oh.
I mean, Ally really thought this through.
He really did, yeah. This is detailed, but I can't really think of what else I could do. Maybe I could I go back to the explosion and just see if I see anything with the black light?
Everything's an explosion, but okay.
No, I mean like to the place where I got exploded.
Yeah, you can go back. You can't really climb on top of the train because it's under so much stuff, but if you go back to the area, you can see that there's just more boxes of stuff. You search with a black light, nothing really shows up.
How about I look inside the boxes?
Yeah.
See if there's any centimeters.
You open the boxes. From what you can tell, there really doesn't seem to be much at all. Some like goods, basically, some metals, pipes, and in one of them, you realise this is a refrigerated crate, a bunch of meat.
Ooh. What kind of meat?
Just maybe you can tell, maybe you can't. Looks just like regular pork or beef or something, and surely enough, on a small note in there, it says it's meat imported by Forrester Falconbridge.
Oh, maybe there's like a manifesto to see if there's anything I missed, or did I find everything?
Yeah. Wait. Do you mean in the crate?
Yeah, someone might have grabbed something that was in there.
Yeah, you can read it. It's a crate full of meat, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't say. There's no like.
I was referring to like the entire like.
Yeah, no. There's like a there's a thing. There's a what's it called? Like a list of stuff that's in the crate, but it's no mention of anything.
Yeah, the manifesto.
Is that called a manifesto? Okay, yeah, there's a
Is
manifesto.
it? Is,
Stuff.
or
That's
I
a
think
no.
so.
Manifesto's like a saying. Anyway, there's a list of stuff in the crate, but none of it includes anything except the meat.
Okay.
I guess we could go on with the interviews.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea while I'm just rifling through people's stuff.
Okay, who do you want to talk to next?
Let's talk to this guy.
Okay. Yeah, you move in, and surely enough, there he is. He's just sitting there twiddling his thumbs. He's looking very nervous.
Before we do, Pepper goes and he grabs some alcohol, like 3 glasses and like a bottle of whiskey or something from the bar,
All right.
and then brings it in with him.
The whiskey has obviously been recently corked because of the bartender. So you're just, you walk in, and the guy's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
You doing? Thirsty?
I don't drink, but thank you. He's trying to sound like, do you know what's going on yet? Have you caught anyone?
That's why we're here to ask you questions.
Jeez.
I guess Karl and Pepper just take a seat.
Okay. Pepper sits on Carl's lap.
On your lap.
Yeah.
No.
The guy says, anything at all. Just ask away.
Did you know anything about the guy with the blunderbuss?
Whoa.
Wow.
No, I've
Your
never...
voice went really weird right there.
Yeah, he got staticky. It's fine. He twiddles with his ring he's wearing on his finger, and he says, "Nah, I knew nothing about the guy. Sorry."
Is that like a married ring?
Yeah, it's a wedding ring.
Okay. I ask him, do you know anything or anyone that would want to cause you harm specifically?
Are you guys like official security?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh God. I was on my way to see a girl.
Go on.
That's it. But as you can see, and he lifts up his hand, pointing to his wedding ring. I doubt there's anyone who'd want to hurt me, but I'm not exactly here on non-illicit terms. And he keeps on twiddling with his wedding ring.
She cute? Ah. Pepper like puts a comforting hand on his shoulder and leans in close and says, "We protect even scumbags like you. It's okay."
He looks a bit angry, but he's like, "Thanks." So yeah, you don't think I had anything to do with this, do you?
We don't know yet, exactly.
All right. Yeah, he sits back down. He says, "Actually, I will take that whiskey if that's okay with you."
Grabs it off the ground and pours 3 glasses and then hands him all of them.
He's like, I might need it. And he takes a shot of one and starts nursing the second.
Well, if anything happens, just tell us.
All right.
We're drawing a blank here.
No problem.
I guess we leave.
Okay.
Pepper, do you have any idea what's going on?
Pulls the bottle around for a minute and then he looks back up at Karl. No idea who it could be.
As you say that, the bartender comes running out and he says, "Hey guys, have you got anything yet at all? I'm getting a bit worried and yeah."
we know as much as you do.
Oh, shit. Okay. If you need anything, call me. And he walks.
No, if you see anything, call us.
Right. Of course.
Ooh.
And he walks back in. All right. Roll a speed roll now.
Where's the speed roll?
Oh, that's a 1. You don't need to, Max.
Okay.
Okay. So, the first thing that happens is you hear a loud boom again. And you don't exactly know where it's come from. You hear a shattering of glass, and you feel a bullet whiz past you. Like, incredibly fast. Just straight across.
Do we see where the bullet comes from?
You see it come from a window at the end of the train car. It smashed through the glass, whizzes past, smashes through the glass at the other end. Basically
Like this one?
going straight down the hallway. Sorry, Pepper, could you make a roll too? I don't think you did.
Wait. What roll?
Oh, wait, is that... Oh, wait, so that's your roll. Sorry.
I got a 12.
Oh, yeah. No, you both managed to dodge out the way of this bullet. But yeah, no, there's a bullet, and it collides with the back wall and falls to the floor.
So it goes to, like, in this direction. Wait, hold on.
It
Like this?
It goes like this, straight down the hallway. And you just managed to, both of you, avoid it.
Well, shit.
Okay.
And it clangs with the metal of the wall and falls down.
Carl
Runs this way.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Do it and tries to freeze anything if he sees it.
You just run up this way.
Yes.
All right.
And try to
Anything out
just
there?
freeze. If I see anyone, I freeze them.
Okay, so you run up. No one's there. There is nothing there. You can see out the at the window there's a crack and just a bunch of dirt and a bunch of like worms rolling through the dirt. It's it's just earth out there.
Can I come out here to that area between cars and like dig through it a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, you dig. Even if you use your stand, no, there's nothing. Like from what you can tell, it's dirt all the way.
I tell Max to get over here through the earpiece, I guess.
Okay.
Should go investigate that bullet.
Yeah.
As you start going, as Max comes over, a bunch of the people start walking out like, what's going on? The woman goes, I'm awake. What's happened? I heard another gunshot. Is everyone okay?
Yes, everyone is okay.
Pepper,
Just stay in your rooms.
Goes, okay.
A minor incident going on. Please stay in your rooms. Remain calm.
Everyone walks back in, apart from Forrester, who continues to be dead. All right. So you look at where that bullet was, and partly because you ran up, there's once again there's just a small sort of squelchy stain on the floor.
Is it
Pepper
normal?
looks at Karl and says, "We made the wrong call here."
I assume you mean going in the opposite direction.
To the user instead of investigating the bullet.
We did.
There's just you realise looking at the stain, it's or maybe one of you touches it or something, or I don't know, licks it. It's a visible liquid, like it's a liquid. Like it's
Oh shit! I thought it evaporated already. I'm sorry.
no, it's the solid object evaporated, but there is like a bit of like liquid on the floor, essentially on the floor of the train.
Things down and pokes it.
Yeah, it's just like as you remove your finger, you realise it's some sort of dark red liquid. You're not sure what it is, with like speckles of green inside it. It's a bit gross.
Like a jelly, or
No, it's like it's dark red, and it's just got not like jelly. It's more like blood. The green specks.
Blacklight time.
can I roll precision to get a better look at those green specks and make anything from them?
Go for it.
I'll do the same, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Ooh,
Whoa.
it's a perfect. Yeah, pretty much all you can see. It doesn't require much. The liquid itself is blood. It's a very small amount of blood, but it's nevertheless blood. The solid, you're not exactly sure what it is, but it looks vaguely organic as well.
The green things, right?
Yeah, the green things. They're not. It's liquidy too. It's more just like you've mixed oil and water, and there's just like a thing on the floor.
Can I take one of the green specks and try to read its chemical composition?
Fuck it, yeah.
Okay, should I roll precision for that?
I don't know. I don't actually. Let's just. I'm gonna give that one a difficulty. I'd say give that a. Let's do 2d20s because it's not precision more than it is straight up intelligence. But because this isn't D&D, I don't know what that would be anyway. So yeah, just roll 2d20s. Yeah, you can pretty much tell. It seems to be some sort of light. Not like poison, but some sort of like secretion from an animal. Like
Yeah.
like when you pick up like a maggot or something and like gross stuff comes out.
Pepper or to spark a little bit to see if anything happens to that sort of stimulus.
No, not really. It just like burns a little, but like it's no more than any other liquid.
I have a
Okay.
theory. I think the stand user may be an earthworm.
How would earthworm shoot guns?
It's a stand.
Oh yeah, true. But
We had a rat shoot guns. In part
Yeah.
oh
You
yeah,
give it a rat
true.
gun.
Okay, could you make another speed check, all of you, for me?
God damn it.
Okay.
Son of a bitch, these are getting close.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, so Max and Karl. Maybe it's because Pepper's standing a little further away, but Max and Karl, both of you see the window that you're standing basically directly opposite of. Once again, over here, another thing flies through it, and both of you get hit.
Ooh. So like pierces through us, or is it they're two projectiles?
They are two obvious projectiles. There's a third one obviously meant for Pepper, but he manages to nimbly avoid it. You take... Ooh! Sorry, Karl, you take 8 damage. Oh wait, no, because minus defense, whatever yours is. And you take 2. Max.
I take 2.
Yeah, minus your defense. So I think you might.
Okay.
I think you might take nothing. I'm not sure.
I take nothing again. I think because I have Yeah, I take nothing
Okay.
because I have A durability, and that reduces by 4. I think.
How the D durability doesn't reduce anything, right?
D durability, yeah, it's just a blank.
Yeah.
So I guess it take 8 damage.
Yeah, you take 8 damage to your arm, I guess. So I'll say, Max, as your metal skin basically directly deflects this projectile, you get a pretty good look at it, and you can see that whatever it is, it's a small maggot creature. It's some sort of maggot. Has been fired at high speed towards you, fast enough to literally.
Wait, does it make a sound when it gets fired?
It makes a bang. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes straight through you, Karl. It goes straight through your arm, hits the wall, and it hits Max and bounces right off him.
May I react to the bullet hitting me?
And yeah, sure. In what way?
I will try to freeze the bullet in midair.
Okay, sure. Let's do it. As it's going through you, or just after, or before, or what?
No, like, I guess, but like, I think after it's gone through me.
Okay, cool. That's going to be a seriously hard speed roll. So let's
Speed
see.
roll?
Yeah, speed. You're gonna have to touch this thing. It's literally a.
God damn it!
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you don't manage to do it. It hits the straight behind you. Yeah. Oh, again, some of the people come out. It's like, what the fuck is going on? The bartender says.
Someone's firing at us. Stay inside.
Christ! He runs back in.
Stay away from the windows.
How? I'm gonna tug Karl aside and examine his wound real quick. Like, how bad is it?
It's about 8 damage bad. It's pretty bad. Like it's a grisly sort of scene. Like you realise that the bullets are maggots. You can tell like they're not really meant to be aerodynamic. So it's gone. While it's gone straight through, it's definitely left a lot of a gross mark around. It's not poisoned or anything, but it's bad.
All right, I
Pepper.
grab
It
his
into
arm
lodged in there.
and I
Are
apologize
Go
to
ahead,
Karl real quick because I'm gonna try something that might be kind of painful.
you can cauterize the wound? Yeah, I'm going to ask you to do it anyway. So
I was
Right.
gonna stitch it.
I've already got my finger in that sweet hole of his.
oh my god.
That's the worst word I've ever heard.
Intentional. I did not mean to do that.
All right. Yeah.
I guess it's just like sparkling in there. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
Barks.
Yeah, I'd say like you don't heal anything, but like you don't. It helps you not lose control of your arm more or less. Like the. So you can use both arms. Congratulations.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So, what's next? What you want to do next? It's up to you guys.
One more hit from that, and Karl is unconscious. So I think he should move into safety.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna move out of line of sight of any windows.
Cool. Currently, you are out of line of sight or any windows.
I'll stay here, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna risk it.
I try to make a run for to the top right over here.
Okay.
Just so, but like kind of like standing right here, so I'm not like so I'm not like in the firing line.
Cool. You run up fast as you can. Nothing happens.
Okay. Just so I can see if that's a deterrent from shooting, or if I see the attacker.
Yeah, Karl is going to prepare himself for if there is another shot, he can try to freeze the bullet.
Okay, cool. I'll give you an advantage if you don't do anything beforehand. Yeah, no, no one's no shot happens as you run up. Ooh.
Pepper just goes by each door and yells inside to stay away from the windows.
The woman goes, "Oh, okay," and flattens herself against the wall.
Good job, miss.
Make a precision roll for me right now.
Everyone.
No, just Pepper. Okay, no,
Oh.
no, nothing happens. Yeah, you warn everyone, and yeah, everyone sort of everyone backs up against their carts, so not to be near the windows.
Can I stick my head? Oh, go ahead.
Okay. I may have another theory. Every bullet has come from here, right?
Every bullet's come from where?
From this window.
A small. You don't know what killed Forrester. You can assume it to be one of the same bullets, and that one came from his window, which is here.
You know, that's coming from the direction of the conductor. So either it's someone the thing who killed the conductor, or it's the conductor.
Yeah, I was thinking that getting access to the main wagon may help us progress in this.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you guys walk up towards the conductor's thing then?
Oh yeah, but isn't it gone?
Yeah, it's long gone, but towards the area is what I meant.
Karl says where he is.
Quickly run through each cabin to see if there's anything we missed.
Okay. I'd say make one more perception. One more. God damn it.
Precision.
Yeah, one more precision.
Each car.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, you don't notice anything incredibly strange. You look in the bartender area. You look at the toilets. You look at all the seats. Nothing particularly is that crazy.
All right. Well, I go and just explore around the area where the gunshots are coming from. This area.
Okay. So, now that you realise that the bullets are worms, you've noticed that the entire sort of dirty area is basically all around all the windows that you can see. There's dirt and earth, and in that earth is worms and maggots that are just crawling around.
Ugh.
Probably no more than not an unnatural amount, just as much as there are underground, I guess. Just bugs sort of running around underground.
I was thinking worms are crawling out of the walls or something.
No, it's just a regular amount of worms, but due to the fact that it's pressed against the wall, you can see them all straight through the glass. Except, what used to be the glass, now some of them slipping through onto the floor of the train now that the window's been broken.
I'd start digging through the wall just to see if I could even more to see if because maybe it's just a couple feet away from over here or something. Oh wait, I can't actually draw a line to it actually.
Yeah, you just drill forward. It looks like you drill for let's say 2-3 meters, nothing. From what you can tell, maybe the conductor was disattached. That the dynamite didn't go that far, and it blew the rest of the thing off. It kept moving.
This cave-in has to end at some point. Is there any space up there?
Oh yeah, that's about right. You get a call. Not a call on your phone, but you hear the sound of drilling. You don't know where it's coming from, but you hear the sound of drilling.
I drilled toward the sound of drilling.
It's far off drilling.
Okay.
It's loud, incredibly so, but like you're so far away that it's quiet.
Hmm.
The
Well,
the
do
lady.
we wait for it to reach us?
You can if you want.
Oh, that's what I do.
Okay. So you stand where you are, sort of just waiting, and after a little while, the bartender runs out. It's like, all right, I can't take this anymore. And like he's still following instructions. He stands like away from both the windows, but he looks over at you guys and shouts, "We got to do something. We can't just like sit here."
We can
What
tell
do you
them about
think?
the drilling.
Yeah. So I assume since I'm here, I'm the one telling him that there's a drill that's probably going to free us from the cave-in.
That's
Actually, we have gotten confirmation that they're drilling and trying to get us out of here.
that's fantastic. God. As he's talking, the other woman and the old lady like knock at your doors. Is like, is it safe to come out? I can hear voices.
I go to each one of them and tell them the same lie.
Okay. Make a speed check.
Each check.
Ah, damn it.
Just
My weakness.
Just yeah, you and Pepper, not Max.
Is that like... What did you say? Speed?
Speed. You know, actually, you can use defense as well if that's higher.
So, because I'm prepared, can I get an advantage for this?
Yes, because you said you want to catch it. But if you want to catch it, it's got to be speed. You can't defense it.
Alright, I'll roll speed.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to do it anyway.
I'll roll it again just for the advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, no, you freeze the bullet in midair. Let's do Peppers as well before we resolve that.
Well, the bullet is frozen in midair. I grab it with my hand.
Cool. Can you roll too? Or did...
I already did roll. I got 16.
Oh, cool, yeah.
You also got a 1, though.
Ooh.
I don't think
Yeah, but I have an A in speed, so I just take the highest. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you nimbly dodge out the way. Just nothing. And yeah, the bullet fires. But now, Karl, you have one of these bullets, and sure enough, it's a writhing maggot.
Okay, I wanna try something really stupid, and you tell me because you're the DM.
Yeah.
Can I turn the bullet around 180 degrees?
Of course you can, my good friend.
But wouldn't that just shoot Pepper?
I tell him to
It
move
would
out of
shoot.
the
It
way.
would shoot Pepper. I will say that right now.
Oh.
He can move out of the way.
I also move out of the way because I'm like on the other side of the window.
Yeah, you turn it 180 degrees round, and when it becomes unfrozen, I guess it just shoots back to where it came from.
At an increased speed too.
Oh yeah,
And for
cool.
like 5 seconds.
Even fast, like it was fast before. It's even faster now. It just catapults back to where it came from.
Do I hear anything?
No, apart from the initial boom of it being shot.
Does it, like hit the wall next to me?
Yeah, it goes through the dirt and just.
Hmm. And I didn't see like any like stand to poke out or anything.
No, saw nothing.
Did it, like,
Peppers.
just did the maggot like come out of the wall?
Yeah, you saw. Actually, you were close enough to see that. Maggot came straight out of the earth at an incredibly high speed and went to you.
Like a priest.
Hmm.
I think our best shot right now is to like wait to see what happens for the drill and prepare to dodge the maggot attacks.
Hmm.
Okay.
Because we don't know anything.
Yeah.
On the back car?
Or I can keep on drilling toward the source of maggots.
The fancy the maggots, they're all over. like it's from what you can tell, the only reason it's shooting from this one is because no one's standing there. It's no one standing next to any of these windows.
Well, I'm surprised I haven't gotten like shot from all angles yet, since I'm standing right next to them.
Well, yeah, you don't know why that's not happening.
Maybe I'm not the target.
Have the bullets shot out at regular intervals?
No, they have not. Yeah, it's.
Well, because they shot 3 at once, which was unique because all 3 of us were in a location to be shot at, which means that like it's being targeted.
At this point, at this point, something terrible happens again. The artificial lights that were keeping the train lit turn off.
Well, I take my black light and convert it back into like a lamp and put it inside the train. Actually, no, wait. Or should I hold it on to see in the... Oh, actually, no, I'll bring it in here.
Okay, yeah, so you point it back towards there. As you shine the light down the corridor, you can see that the bartender is missing. You don't know where he is. Can I hide it?
What?
The bartender's not there. Something happened during the when the lights flickered off.
I go down to investigate
Okay.
the room.
Pepper asks if he can handle the light, considering Star Bomb is useless in the dark.
Oh yeah, I hand it to him.
You walk into the room, and he is not in there.
Do I see anything in there?
His window.
Like anything new?
His window is now broken open, but there's no glass on the floor.
Is the glass outside the train?
He broke out.
There is as you look outside the window, there is a lot of glass. There's basically a tunnel has been dug, and there is an absolute shit ton of glass on the outside.
Well, I followed through the tunnel just to see if he was either to see whatever happened to him.
Karl will stay in the train and like guard the passengers.
Okay.
Thank you. Wait, I'm gonna give Max the light, but I'm gonna make an A-level light grenade first.
Cool. You prep an A-level.
Could you use the grenade as a light?
Yeah, it produces light. The light grenades produce light. Though they are also.
That seems kind of circular. I mean, maybe if like each one was weaker than left, I'm down. But
sure, why not?
It feels like that's way too powerful.
You just make infinite lights. They do explode though. That's the downside. They are grenades. No, it's a slightly weaker light, but it is a light.
Okay.
It's enough to see like a couple feet in front of you at least, with the star bomb.
I'm gonna suggest I'm Pepper. Karl, the passengers here because there seems to be more cover in the baggage car.
You're right. Yeah, I run the passengers up and like go to the storage car. Again, tell them to stay away from windows and close together so I can freeze a bullet if it comes towards one of them.
All right, each one of them steps out. Make a precision roll for me.
Precision.
Yes, a precision roll.
15.
Does everyone make it?
No. Is Pepper the only one escorting the people?
Sorry?
Is Pepper the only
What
one?
was that?
Your mic cut out.
Sorry, is Pepper the only one escorting the?
I'm the one escorting the people.
Yeah. So.
I'm escorting them too.
Okay, cool. So you can make a check too while Max checks tunnels.
Do I roll for that?
Yeah. Just roll perception. I keep on saying perception, precision.
Oh.
You don't notice really anything as you're walking with these people, and yeah, you managed to take them to the
A 15 is not enough?
Hmm?
Is 15 not enough to notice anything?
Oh wait, oh sorry, did you get 15? I thought you got 14.
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
No,
you
15.
You do notice something. The lady that you still don't know her name. The lady has a small amount of blood in her shoes.
This
I
lady.
will wait until we're on the storage train to talk to her about it.
Okay, cool. You all move to the storage train. This is this one, right?
Wait, am I going with them or am I still in the tunnel?
Well, we'll do the tunnel thing now.
Okay. I don't see anything anyway.
So as you go up the tunnel, it goes past basically all the rooms, and goes down as well. So it enters through the barkeep's room, but it goes up and down, basically across all of the train, and you can't see anything. You can't see anything along.
Wait, but I have all those laser pointers and a lamp, so
Yeah.
I could use the lamp, and I could plug the lamp into the batteries and make myself a light.
Yeah, no. Even with the light, I meant like there's nothing in the tunnel.
Okay.
You have the light too. That was the black light.
Yeah.
No, you have the black light. I handed it to you. Remember?
Your light grenade.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Okay. So I don't need to make a lamp.
No, yeah. You have black. That's fine.
Okay. So nothing in the tunnel.
Yeah. Let's go back to.
Does the tunnel go up too?
No,
And I don't.
it just goes forward and backwards along the train.
Okay. Are the worms still there?
Oh yeah, they're all around you.
Okay.
It is underground in the tunnel. All right, let's go back to Pepper and Carl.
Karl is just all the passengers are close together, so if there's a bullet coming to any one of them, Karl can try to freeze the bullet.
Yeah, there aren't any windows in this part of the train. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Well, now that we're here, since there aren't any windows, I guess it's safe to take Pampas lady apart and like take her away from the rest of the people and ask her about the blood on her shoes.
She goes, what blood? I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at your shoes.
Oh dear. I didn't mean to. After you left, I went to see Forrester's body. I just got blood in my shoes. That's it. She sort of she clings her bag to her and looks down.
Press X to down.
I will
Yeah, earpiece to talk.
freeze the lady and take her back.
But she could still see that.
Yeah, but she's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you could just take it anyway.
It's easier. I'll give it to her.
I will warn her that do not panic. I will do some things that will feel strange to her.
It's just like, oh, you should really take me out for dinner. And then she freezes.
I'll take her bag
Alright.
and look at the pills.
You look at, well, first off, as you open the bag, as you open the bag, there's more in there than there was the first time you checked. The pills are still there. You check out the label, it's like Morizol or something like that. It's just a name that you can't really describe. And inside the bag, there is a small container, a small metal container, as well as what was in there before, the powder and a purse with an absolute ton of money in it.
I tell Pepper, hold down this lady.
I come over, an arm around her, like a secure arm around her, and grab her by either side.
Okay.
It's not like a sexual thing. Like it's to hold her in
yeah,
place,
it's fine.
but like gently.
Yeah.
The blood
I
was inside her shoes.
No, it's just on her shoes.
Okay, I thought she like took off her shoes, stepped in the blood, and then put them back on. I was like,
what? That would definitely make her the villain.
Oh, definitely.
my
Okay,
feet.
go ahead.
Yeah. So there's a small container in there, and on that container
Inspector.
is a small illustration of a horse with holes in it.
A horse with holes in it.
Yep.
Jack the Ripper.
Paper has holes in it, or the horse has drawn.
The horse has
been drawn with
like
holes.
the horse is like all scarred and gross, basically, on the illustration.
I tried to open the container, I guess.
Okay, you open the container. There's no struggle. Inside, there are 2 words written: "Zombie horse." And inside the container,
Ooh.
there is a small red piece of string.
What the fuck is this?
Okay.
Look,
Bro.
I'm going crazy. What?
I'm like trying really hard not to metagame.
It's fine.
You know what? I'm not even mad if you metagame right now. I
Okay, well,
have
just-
no idea what's going on.
Well, zombie horse is the thing that Jiro's like stitches his wounds in with. Remember?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. So she's from Italy, I'm guessing, or yeah, right? Does she look
no,
Italian?
she's like she's like she seems European but not Italian. Skin is very dark. She's very pale, maybe Eastern European, but like posh.
All right. Does she look French, which is also Catholic?
No, she I'll give you this, the piece, the box that the zombie horse was in is made of a similar material to the box that Forrester had, the empty box.
Ooh.
She took a piece of his box when she went into his room.
Hmm. I don't- Did he have
But
time?
why would she need a zombie horse here?
How
I'm
long?
assuming at this point.
How long have you
she's
frozen for?
Not frozen.
Yeah, she
10
comes,
seconds,
She
the
comes
normal.
frozen. Dinner first. What? No, you can't have that. That's my bag. She starts panicking and wriggling in your arms, Pepper.
I will give you this bag if you can prove your innocence.
I
Where are you from?
I'm Estonian. Just please, I need that. She's visibly tearing up. The other 2 people are looking slightly confused at her.
Are you religious?
No.
Any family members that are religious?
No. Look, I need. She's like panicking. Please, I'll tell you everything. You've got to promise you give it to me afterwards.
Okay.
And she sighs and she says, I was going to buy this. The money in
What
my
is this?
it's a miracle cure. I know it sounds crazy, but
What's
it
40
can-
million for half a centimeter of zombie horse?
Holy shit!
Oh, hot damn!
Good, nice.
You did it.
It's a miracle cure. Apparently, it can do anything. She starts wiping her eyes. I have the same thing as my father did. He died very young, and I have the same disease, but this can cure it, and I'll live. And I was going to buy it from Forrester. He said he'd gotten it from Italy on a hunting trip, You found it, but
I interrupt her.
yeah,
This is very expensive, right?
it's very yes.
About
my life savings.
$40 million for half a centimeter.
She went to yes. And the thing that you have with you, this is about a foot long, foot long sort of curled up string,
So that's like 38 centimeters
something like that.
or something. Yeah.
This is more. You are currently holding in your hand more money than you will ever see or could ever hope to see.
Jesus.
What did your
What's-
father have?
Yeah, you mentioned an inheritance.
My father, no one has a name for it yet. It's some sort of disease of the inside of rots that slowly creeps outwards. And I have it too. She pulls up her shirt slightly, and you can see her side is black, like dead. And apparently, if I use this, it will go. It can cure anything. That's what I've heard. I don't have much money, but well, I have a lot of money. But after this, I won't.
Wait, did she say rocks?
No,
Like
she
growing
said,
outward?
No, she said rot.
Rock.
Oh,
Okay,
rocks.
so
I
it's
heard
not
rock.
the rock disease.
No, it's
I
not.
was
That would have been cool. Actually, I should have done that. No, it's just some sort of disease, like a very, very strong one.
Hold on. This is a foot is like 50 centimeters, right? A foot is like 50. And half a centimeter was $40 million. So this is 100. That's fuck. This is like
Oh, there's
$4,000
30.
million.
There's 30 centimeters in a foot. About 30.5.
You could buy Google. With
This is like on the billion of dollars range.
Yeah, she's like, I'm part of a small royal family. We have enough, but it's.
What's your family name?
She checks her phone.
It's $2 billion
my-
worth of
My
zombie
name. My
horse.
name is Laura Stewart. The Stewart family are very rich in Estonia. She's sort of breaking down. But I promise, I didn't kill him for it. I had the money for it. Someone else did. They must have found out and wanted it too.
It's very strange that this man had the zombie horse or whatever this is called, and then that man was killed, and you just happened to be on the same train as him, and then you went into his room when we specifically told you to not leave your room, and somehow you didn't get killed, but he did get killed. Look, I'm sorry, but like.
Well, actually, she would be on the same train because she was going to buy this stuff from him after they got off the train.
No, but I mean, why would the guy specifically with the thing get killed, and then? Oh my god.
What?
I'm sorry, but I'm not
the fact
giving you
that
this.
Karl's
I'm
just like
figuring
talking
this
to
out.
the air from her perspective.
Huh?
What was that?
I like that Karl's just like talking to the air from her perspective.
Yeah, Karl is going crazy over this. As am I.
Okay, the drilling is getting closer now. Like you're starting to realize that maybe your rescuers are coming. And yeah, she's like, look, I didn't kill him, and that means whoever's on this train that tried to kill him, they knew about the zombie horse too, and they wanted it for something.
Pepper's gonna let go of her and speak to this woman over here
She goes, yes.
and pull her aside.
What's it up?
Did he learn? Did he learn her name? I forget.
No, you never learnt her name. She goes, my name's Miriam. She
Oh, there, Mary.
Oh, wait. Can I start heading my way over to the back car right now?
Of course. All right, so you make your way, you walk down, you walk around. But as you get towards the passenger cart, the business class part, straight across from you, standing there, head down, is the bartender.
I totally forgot about him.
He looks at you.
Is he gonna say something, or do I just walk up to him confused?
He goes, yeah, Jesus Christ. There's only meant to be one of you. All right, and make a speed roll.
Oh.
Ooh, it's not great.
Oh.
You feel. Oh wait, why did I say speed? You can do defense. You're better at that.
Oh yeah.
Make a defense roll. Sorry. Oh, more than enough. The worm deflects right the fuck off your skin. He looks at you. How in the Christ? Oh God! And he, you quickly come to realize what made the tunnel next to you, like 100 worms, like fly through, not towards you, but like parallel to you through the window, like this way, basically. Just worms like cry, and it basically builds a makeshift tunnel. And the guy goes, "No, this won't go well. I'll see you later," and jumps through into the tunnel.
I like burst through the door into the tunnel.
Oh fuck yeah, you can make a strength roll.
Like Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, make a strength roll. Do it for me. Power roll.
Oh. Hey.
You know what?
Oh shit!
For a natural 20, you get through without any problems, and not only that, you the sheer reverberation of it basically cuts off his end of the tunnel, so there's no way for him to run backwards to, basically. And he goes, "Oh, Jesus! Like I gotta do my Conti accent. Give me a second. I didn't know you were one too. There was only meant to be one. You didn't have to fuck with this, you know? Look. All right, I'm outmatched. I got that. Just, you saw that guy. He was not a good man. He puts his hands up. Just, I'll take what I leave, and I'll go. No one has to get hurt."
Okay. I try to I rush up to him and try to like make makeshift handcuffs on his arms and legs.
All right. I guess this will be a speed versus speed roll. So let me do that.
Oh, it's the contest?
Yeah, this will be a contest because
Yeah.
he's going to try and resist it. This will be... Alright. Roll. Ooh.
Wait, that's an action, not a contest.
Oh, fuck. I always do this wrong. Which one's a contest for B in the...
B is D10.
Alright. Yep, cool. 1d10. Sorry, I haven't got the rules up
50-50.
Oh.
Oh, dear. Yeah, he manages...
I lose the momentum and he gains one.
Yeah, so he manages to slip past you as you go to arrest him, and he jumps back through the window and starts running down. All right, I guess we should use this opportunity to make a turn order. So everyone roll speed. Wagon. Just put your high speed in chat while thank you. All right, so Karl, you get 10. Pepper gets 10 too.
A lot of tens.
10, 10, 10.
Oh, well, this is...
Oh.
I think that just means you get to decide. I'll make a roll for him.
We also got a 7 as well, which is funny.
I'm going to the bathroom, mirror back.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Wait, so...
Oh, shit, no.
The question is, was he shooting the worms out? Bullets.
You don't know yet. Ooh.
Well,
Maybe Stan is just
okay, it's either that's one part of his ability where he could shoot the worms out really good, or there's another stand user.
And everyone gets 10.
Also, I think the other guy, the suave guy, is a stand user. just because the bartender said there was only supposed to be one stand user. So it's either he's referring to one of us or the suave guy.
I did flash everyone my stand as we came in. Maybe he saw that.
I'm back.
Fuck. Okay. So.
Wait, why is the old lady in the turn order? Is she going to be fighting?
Well, no, it's just for movement purposes.
Okay.
So.
She was the villain all along.
Yeah, she's anyway. So he gets 20. Jesus. Max gets 14. Does he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get 10. You get 10.
Wait, who was the 3d20? Was that the lady?
No, it was not the lady.
Oh, that's the lady.
Damn it. Alright, 16 and 3. Alright, there we go. Bad initiative order, but let's do it. So first up in the order is this guy. He is going to run towards the back with his full movement. And yeah, he more than makes it. You all see him basically just barge in and then just stop, shocked at the fact that everyone is in here. He didn't realise.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, next up is the old lady. She is going to hide, basically just run away as fast as her old lady legs can carry her. Next up is Max.
Well, obviously I try to run. And I have a -1 modifier on running right now.
Oh, is that the momentum thing? Yeah.
Oh, wait, oops. I didn't mean to do that. This is it. Oh, I should have kept the original roll.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, dear.
Okay, I definitely don't make it.
Why do you have a minus modifier in running?
Because I have -1 momentum, which gives me a -1 on everything.
Yeah, but
Okay, I wasn't here for the momentum talk. Can you explain it to me?
Basically, I lost a contest to the bartender. So he has +1 momentum, and I have -1. And that gives him a bonus to all action rolls.
Okay.
Not contest, just action. And once you have 3, plus or -3, you could use the special ability that's in the rules, and it's kind of hard to explain. So you can just read that real quick.
Okay. You don't need to roll speed to move, though, do you?
Well, I want to be there really fast.
Okay. Well, I guess you still manage to like move pretty fast. I'd say enough to like get to the door, basically around the same time he does. But Karl, it's your go.
Do we know that this guy's a bad guy? Or is that too metagame, dude?
No, I'd say he's a bad guy.
So you told us.
Yeah, I told you. I guess.
Act out that moment, quick.
Okay.
Hey, there's the bartender's bad.
What?
He has a worm stand.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay, so what? I guess we can't really tell here, but I can tell for my stand. What time of day is it?
Oh, that's a good point. It would still be early morning. Probably like 10 o'clock, I'd say.
Okay. What's the distance? Okay, one second. So Pepper can get to this guy in his turn.
Yeah,
I can
Pep shoot him from
definitely
where
reach
he
him.
is.
Okay,
I can
I
reach,
will just...
sorry.
I will freeze that guy and back away, and I tell Pepper go buck wild.
Right, so
I back away
Remember,
as
right?
well.
yeah. Okay, so I've got some crazy shit planned. I still have the bottle of whiskey from earlier. gonna bring out Star Bomb, tap that with my fist, so then it's locked on. Whiskey at him, and have the light grenade follow. So it acts like a 2-hit Molotov cocktail.
Hype. All right. Give me that roll.
And since he can't like defend himself, doesn't it get like some kind of bonus? I don't remember what is though.
I think it's you don't need to roll for damage. You don't need to roll to hit if he can't defend himself. You just roll.
Yeah,
damage.
I think it's just. It's no contest. I just roll damage immediately.
Okay.
So precision.
Yeah, make a what?
If anything, I should like saunter on over and put it down.
You can make a no. It's a strength roll. It's a strength roll to see how, and you get a.
Roll?
What? Yeah, because you make an A with the black light. Because you're just doing.
Have the
damage.
black light. It's just.
You're not doing it to hit though.
Okay. Flash roll first. Fuck.
Oh wow, he's destroyed.
Plus, I've got the Molotov on there too.
Wait, what's the damage roll? How do you do damage rolls again?
It's like 17 to 20 is 8, isn't it?
Oh, I can't.
17 to 20 is 7 points, and 21 plus is 8 points.
Okay. So you hit this fool pretty fucking hard. Not like he doesn't die straight away, but you knock him. Like you don't knock him back because he's frozen in time, but you knock him, and it feels like it's so hard it breaks space time, but it doesn't, and he just stays still, like with a pained expression on his face. Next
and
up,
he is burning up. Right?
You want me to roll for the whiskey bottle too, or
the whiskey bottle. Oh shit.
He's burning.
I guess I guess that'll just be there's sustained fire there. I'll draw in some fire, and we'll do if you're in there for another turn, you'll have damage dealt to you. Here's the fire area. Don't go in it. All right. All right. Next up, it is this guy's turn, and he is going to, seeing the mental shit you've done. He was gonna go punch him, but he's just gonna like back off a bit. And it is back to his turn. So he gets unfrozen, and seeing just everything. Wait, he is unfrozen, right?
No, I think it's until Carl's next turn. I think, right?
Jesus.
Or
I mean, I can.
Or is it
just?
I swear it was.
I think for balance, I think I will be able to freeze an enemy throughout the whole turn, and on their turn they get their double actions. But an ally, it's. I mean. We'll say he's unfrozen. Okay. We'll sort that out later.
Yeah, we'll do it. Well, that needs. Just realised that probably needs some rejigging. All right. Yeah. So he gets unfrozen, and seeing all the crazy shit, he runs back out and fucking face plants straight into you, Max.
Wait, where am I? Oh, okay.
Yeah. He face plants straight into you, and he goes, yeah, fuck. Look, my employer, he's a powerful man. He slumps against the wall. He's given up. He's a very powerful man. He can get you anything. You just gotta let me out of here. With that zombie horse, I'll go. I'll never bother any of you again, and you'll just find millions of dollars in your bank account. You don't have to.
Can I ask? Oh.
You don't have to worry about it. He's collapsing a bit.
I ask him who his employer is.
He coughs up a bit of blood. I can't. He'll kill me. He owns Paradise City. He coughs up again. No, there's nowhere I'd be safe from him.
Since he's given up, is it safe to say the combat is over?
Not yet. No, let's keep going for a second.
Okay.
I well, I lift him up and I kind of just restrain his arms with my arms.
Okay. You restrain.
Like more like I just like envelop his wrists inside my wrists, so like I can move him, but he can't move.
Okay. Yeah. You.
I know that's a weird way to handcuff someone, but oh well.
No, I like it. You restrain his wrist. He goes, "Fucking Christ, 3-on-1 train." I guess the Foundation sent you. He coughs up more blood.
Is combat over now?
No, not yet. Yeah, he coughs. Just don't give it a second. He coughs up my blood and says, "So I guess the Foundation sent you."
Yes.
Oh, fuckers. I used to work.
Guess where he'll be going.
I used to work for you lot, you know. He's not what you think he is. Look, just you gotta let me get back. It's of vital importance.
I ask him what did Speedwagon do?
He's just a tool of the government. They make him do anything. And they're not good people. You gotta realize this. His breathing's getting more and more laboured. He's like, mate, the man who I work for, he wants to make the city perfect. You see, he reaches his hand out, a shining utopia. He coughs again, and he'll do it. I've seen him. What he's done already. Every beautiful place in Paradise City is all thanks to him. But he's dying. I gotta get it to him. The zombie horse is the only thing that can cure his ailment.
Well, say, can I use my push to be able to actually say that I could help the boss?
Go for it.
Okay, I use my push to spend a potential to gain the ability to heal people with my ability. And I say, I could help your boss. I could heal him. And that is what I've been practicing in the downtime between last session and this session.
He looks at you and he says, "You can heal him." No one can heal him. No one can heal him. He starts trying to like make a strength contest. He's going to try and drag himself towards the window.
Okay. Oh.
And then I will. Oh yeah, no, he.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Wait, no, it's a tie.
Huh?
Because he has momentum and I have -1 momentum.
Oh,
How long
So
does
it's 4-4.
let's roll again then, I guess.
Wait, he gets a counter action right now, I think, right?
What the fuck?
You get a counter action unless if he succeeded, then I don't think. Then I think he'd get a counter
if he
action.
succeeded, he would get a counter
No,
action.
yeah. Let's roll again to see to beat the tiebreaker, I guess.
Oh, wait, no, my action is spent. No, he could do something. But he's still in me, so... Wait, no.
Yeah,
He was the initiating player.
If
So
he's
now-
initiating, then you get a counter action.
Okay, well, then I try to put him in a chokehold,
Okay.
which is also strength.
Okay, make enough strength.
What are these fives?
Okay, he gets out of my chokehold, I guess.
Alright, he's desperately trying to like crawl his way towards the window. Like he's like, no one can. You can't meet him. No one can meet him. He's like coughing up more and more blood, and you can see now on the window closest to you, this one, insects, random insects and small animals are just like pelting across the window from left to right, just at supersonic speed. And he's just like trying to drag himself towards that sort of onslaught of organic bullets and just trying super hard to get towards it. It's like I can't. He's sort of slowly losing it.
How about I use the batteries to shock him into unconsciousness?
Go for it. Sure.
What would I roll for that? Precision? So I don't...
Yeah, sure. Precision.
And is that yeah, that's a contest.
Finally.
Oh,
What the hell?
God damn, this man.
Yeah,
This man is a beast.
This man does not want to leave.
Hold on.
But now he has a counter action.
Okay.
Isn't this turn over? Like,
Well, oh yeah, how long
You get
is
one
the
action
fire
per
gonna
turn.
be?
Okay, I'll say we'll go around one more time. So yeah, the old woman walks further away, and now it's wait, it can't be Max's go. I'm so confused.
Alright, hold on. One sec. Go on. Okay.
so I guess since it was
Got it back.
since you already had an action and he already had an action, I guess it's our turn.
Yeah, let's say that.
All right, cool. Yeah, Karl, you'll go.
Oh, and I have a -2 now.
God, poor bastard.
This is okay. Let's do the rules for Moonlight Sonata right now.
Okay.
If I free someone, they are stunned for until their turn. So every action that happens to them in between that, they are frozen.
Yeah.
So they can't.
They
resist.
can't counterattack. They can't resist grabs and stuff like that. Perfect.
But to make up for the loss of the amazing stun that I had, I can just chain freeze one person. So if we're like fighting one dude, I can freeze him every turn, but he still gets to do his actions.
Yeah, I like that. All right.
Okay, so I'll walk up, I'll freeze him again.
Are you close enough? Wait. Oh yeah, you're close enough.
I mean, my range is. Yeah, I'm close.
Yeah, you can walk as
My
well.
range is B. I'm close enough. Yeah.
All right, you walk up.
So I'll just freeze him and tell Pepper again. I think we should just kill this man.
Pepper rebuttals. No, he sounds like he has some good information, darling.
Can you incapacitate him without killing him?
Seeing as there's all this fire here, I'm gonna draw a light grenade.
Yeah. You get that's an A light grenade. It's a good one. I'm gonna say if you want to, you can literally just punch the fire out, like stand power and all that.
Sorry, your mic cut out there. I
Oh,
didn't hear what
sorry.
you said.
I'd say if you want to, you can punch the fire out, stand power and all that. So yeah.
So I guess I'll do it quickly to generate like a wait. Did that work on an alcohol fire?
I don't know. It's just a fire there.
Quick.
Do what you must. I mean, you could maybe you could just run through.
I think I'm just gonna tank it and run through. Screw it.
Hey, make a defense roll. It's not going to be a difficult one, but yeah, make a defense roll.
I have a C.
Yeah, you're fine.
Shit.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You make it through without any trouble.
Good.
To where Max and this dude is standing. And he is bad. Your light grenade did some serious damage, but he's alive.
I'm gonna cut up here
Okay.
if anything happens.
Piece of advice: there are thousands of bugs flying from left to right there.
I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Cut him off if anything happens.
Okay.
Keep in mind that this guy is going to have 2 actions next turn, and you could restrain him now that he's frozen.
Yeah, you can
Got him.
choose
I'll
to restrain.
just
You can choose to restrain him if you want.
had a higher strength roll than I do, so I'll just have the threat of the light grenade right there in front of him.
Okay. It's his turn, and he is going to just collapse. He's just gonna sit there. He's gonna start crying, and I think combat's over.
Finally. Oh my god.
He stops wriggling. He stops crying. He looks at you both and he says, I can't disobey him. You have to believe me.
Well, since combat's over, I think I'm gonna communicate to them that just.
Wait,
I
is he
think you
crying
know
in
this,
voice?
but just to be sure, just like capture him and take him back to the Speedwagon Foundation. Right?
Yeah.
But I think we should get some information out of him ourselves first.
You can hear now the drill was getting even closer.
Even what?
He's crying at double speed, yes. Yeah, the drill's drawing closer and closer now. Like, you could assume you'd be rescued within a matter of minutes.
Minutes?
Yeah. not
Seconds?
Like a couple minutes.
Pepper kneels down and like gets close to him and says, and asks him, warrant this attitude towards him.
What'd you say? Sorry, repeat that.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that.
Hold on one sec. I'll. Pepper leans in close and asks, "What did Speedwagon do to warrant this?"
He's a public servant, and all he wants is to make everything worse. You know, my boss. He's a magical man. You have to believe me.
Worse how?
He's just. He starts panicking. He's like, it's not what he's trying to do. It's who he's fighting. My boss. He just wants to make the world a better place. And at every turn, at the zoo and at the races, and he's all his plans are just being stopped. And he's panicking even more now.
Wait, so he had control of something at the zoo.
And he's like, oh God, I said too much. And he's breaking down even more now.
A hand and like pats his back. He goes, "It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're fine. We're not gonna hurt you anymore."
And as a sign of good gesture, I heal his wounds by like just grabbing all the like the meat of him and just like pushing it together and just like smoothing it over.
Okay. You do that.
You guys are too lawful good.
Wait, what?
What?
You guys are too lawful good in the
Yeah.
allegiance chart.
They're very lawful good. Wait, Peppers is the least lawful good person in the world.
He's chaotic good.
He's
Yeah, he
chaotic
killed an
good.
elephant.
He did kill an elephant. That's a real chaotic.
Maybe.
I'm like neutral good, probably.
Yeah, no, he's like he lets you heal his wounds. It doesn't really matter how much. And about then the drill rolls in. It's from the back of the train. A bunch of policemen, like soldiers, it looks like, come out from a sort of makeshift tunnel that's been dug, and usher everyone in. The 12 guy whose name you never found out leaves. Miriam leaves, and the woman goes to leave as well. Into this sort of compartment that's been opened up by the drill. You have, I'd say you have at least like 30 seconds to talk to this man before stuff you have to take him.
You could come with us, or you could go with the police, who I doubt would be as understanding of your situation.
Or be able to protect you as well as us from whatever your boss is.
Can I like grab him and take him into another car to buy more time?
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Grab him by the scruff of the neck and like drag him into the next car over.
Okay, you just drag him where you want to drag him. Put yourself next to where you want him to be, basically. All right, cool. He just
For a reasonable amount of time, probably like around here.
yeah, cool, whatever. Do you go with him, Max?
Yes.
Okay. You three are standing outside, pretty much the bar, and he's just staring at it, and he's like, and he's very downtrodden.
I tried to be nice to him. Loses his shit a little bit. He grabs the light grenade and holds it close to his face. And he goes, "What does your boss want?"
He just wants to make the world perfect.
How? I will kill us both. And he like squeezes the light grenade a little bit.
It's like it's
I back up a little bit at that.
my cat's in there. He's like, he just wants control. And on the queue, due to the sort of connecting the opening up of the back, there's a small amount of signal here now, and a radio on the bar turns on with a sort of familiar jingle that you guys have all heard 1,000 times before. It's and then it goes, and the radio goes, "Hello, my name is Michael Mathias, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Welcome to PCB Radio." And the captive, his barkeep, looks at it and he's like, no, and he starts like drifting his head around. He's like, no, and he goes, and the radio goes, "The weather outside is absolutely wonderful, so I hope you have an amazing summer day." And the barkeep goes, no, and you can contest this if you want, but a one bullet flies straight out the window, and he pretty much shoots himself in the head.
I'll try to envelop him with my own body and like take the hit.
All right, you can.
Wait, can I roll speed to freeze the bullet again?
Oh, you come with them. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing to do there, so.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Yeah, you catch the bullet with very little problem, but in your arms, he is just weeping uncontrollably, speaking completely unintelligible things. He's gone completely insane, just out of fear, and you hear the radio say a few final words, and it goes, "It's sure to be an amazing week for Paradise City. There's a lot to be done. I hope you all have a wonderful day." And the radio shuts off. And I think we will end it there.
Whoa.
Holy
Not
shit,
bad.
dude.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
all right, I'm gonna actually I'll keep recording for a minute just in case there's any conversation.
I don't.
Is there anything you didn't get?
No, I got everything, but I really liked this session. It was fun. Just trying to figure out what was
That was
going
a
on.
lot of really cool.